Oh, yeah. Welcome to the Format Podcast. We are live. Hear ye, hear ye. Hear ye, hear ye, hear ye, hear ye. My main man, Sneed, is in the building, man. How you doing, Sneed? How you doing?
Bro, we still jamming. We got the tunes in the backdrop.
Oh, but we got the instrumental, man. We got the instrumental flying, man. You know, we got to have that smooth beat production that my main man Bruce copped up to put on the show, man. So we're going to let that ride a little bit for the intro, man. Tell us how you like it. Give us your thoughts on it, or whether or not we should keep it. If you don't like it, man, we're going to scrap it. But I feel like
it's fire, bro.
That's a smooth intro to the format. We on the podcast, and I'm live with Sneed. He got what you need. Yes, sir.
It was only a matter of time until you drop 16 bars on it, bro.
It's only a matter of time before it turns into a full-blown freestyle at the beginning of the show. Bruce may like that. As long as I don't rap like the new school, I'm going to try to throw some old school bars up in there and see if he likes it. You know Bruce is that bar type of guy.
Yeah, all bars, man.
All bars, all that substance that they talking about now, eliminated. We ain't with it, man. We ain't with it. All right, man. Shout out to the members of the show, man. We're going to get you guys the perfect shout out. We actually got a surprise for you guys coming up, and you should be receiving some very soon. So be on the lookout. I'm not going to spoil it, but I want you guys to be shocked when you get it. All right. But shout out Laker Nation, the number one member of the show, the first member of the show. Shout out Laker Nation and the Be Ready Sports Podcast, man. If you guys want to check another show out on YouTube, be sure to check my main man out, man. Coach T is definitely getting it done over there. Shout out to Not That Serious. Why so serious? Why so serious? Not That Serious, man. Big shout out to Not That Serious. Baltimore Bruce, what's doing it, stupid? What's going on, dummy? What's clapback, stupid? What them crab legs hitting on, stupid? Shout out Baltimore Bruce, man, holding it down. And finally, and most importantly, Chief Sid Bubba. Shout out them boys from Annapolis, man, holding it down over there. Anchors away, my boys. Who y'all Navy? Go and beat Army every time. Bruce, you got to deal with this until December. You got about, what's this, August? So September, October, November. You got 4 months. You got 4 months, Bruce. So I know you're watching in, man. Be sure to tune in to the Navy versus Army. We're going to put foots in them again, man. We're going to put foots in them again. But we got a good show going on for you guys, man. It's the football. Sneed.
Yep, get to it, bro.
Sneed. Sneed.
I don't know if you know this Transformer.
Sneed. I smoke rocks. I got to scratch that football itch, man. We're going to be scratching a lot of football itch today, man. We're going to talk a little bit of Travis Hunter and him playing two ways. We got Shedeur Sanders, you know, the 5th round pick that so happened to drop into the draft and playing for the Cleveland Browns. He had his debut this past week. And then we're going to talk the number one pick in Cam Ward and how he has some chemistry with his number one receiver and Calvin Ridley over there in Tennessee, showing it down. Then we're going to talk about a little bit of Wemby and the Spurs ramping up for what should be a playoff and maybe a championship run. We may see something going on this year, man. So shout out to that. We're going to talk a little bit of that. And we got a little quick hit that we're going to get with you guys. We're going to talk a little bit of NBA. There was a top 10 list in both East and Western Conference about the players. So we're going to discuss a little bit about that and get this show on the road. But before we do all of that, we know we got to show you guys and tell you guys what you guys should be doing. Hitting the like button, subscribing, liking the channel. If you digging the beat, then get on your feet. The transforming Sneed. It's Sunday morning, giving what you need. Boom.
If you're watching here on YouTube, make sure you go ahead, click that subscribe, that like, that notification bell. Make sure you're kept up to date whenever we drop new content on the channel. If you want the audio-only version of the podcast, open up your audio podcast platform, hit the search bar, type in The Format Podcast. We should come right up. If you're enjoying the content, make sure you give us a like, leave us a 5-star review, and drop a comment. All that stuff helps us rise in the algorithm, helps us find more sports fans, helps more sports fans find us. Make sure you write it down, put it in your phone, make a note of it. The Format Podcast is live Sunday mornings at 10 a.m. Eastern. And finally, if you're really and truly enjoying the content we're delivering you, make sure you hit that join button. There's going to be exclusive content here just for you.
All right, man. Shout out to the members of the show, man. We're going to get with this until December. You got about, what's this, October? So September, October, November. You got 4 months. You got 4 months, Bruce. So I know you're watching in. But we got a little quick hit that we're going to get with you guys. We got a little quick hit that we're going to get with you guys. You didn't think I forgot about you, didn't you? You, the one that's looking at the screen. I know you're looking at me. I'm looking at you. Hit that like button right here, man. Thumbs up. It does great things for us here at the show. We appreciate you guys for tuning in. If you're liking what you're seeing, not just the pretty face, not just Elvis Presley over here, all right? If you're liking what you're seeing, hit that subscribe button too, man. We appreciate it, man. It goes a long way. It helps us
Engage.
get it going, man. And get in the comments, man. We enjoy you guys' comments. We're going to highlight the comments. We'll let you guys join in on the show, speak what you guys got to say about our topics, man. We appreciate everything you guys do for us here at the format. So, but let's go ahead and get right into it, man. The quick hits. Let's get this NBA stuff out the way because we want to scratch that itch when it comes to the NFL. We're going to talk Eastern and Western Conference, man. NBA.com put out some rankings about the top 10 players in the Eastern and Western Conference. So we're going to start off with the almighty West. Or do you want to go to the East? Let's go to your side first, Sneed. Let's go to your side. Let's start off with your side.
Cool.
So we're going to go to the Eastern Conference. So the top 10 list. Now, they didn't specify whether was this in order or not, but when you listen to it, you're like, that may be in order.
Kind of put it in order, right?
That may be in order. So we'll start off with the top 5, and you tell me whether or not you disagree, Sneed. Giannis Antetokounmpo at 1, Jalen Brunson at 2, Donovan Mitchell, your boy in Cleveland, at 3, Paolo Banchero in Orlando at 4, Cade Cunningham at 5. Did I mess up at all? Or did they mess up? Excuse me.
No. The players in the top 5 are exactly who should be there. They're just in the wrong order.
Ooh, what's your order?
I got Giannis, Donovan Mitchell, Paolo Banchero, Cade Cunningham, Jalen Brunson.
No, you said Jalen Brunson twice, didn't you? Oh, no, you put Donovan Mitchell at 2. You put Brunson at 5.
Yeah.
Okay. Why does Brunson get the drop?
I watch too much film. I watch too many games to be persuaded by a top 5 list where a guy can play effectively on both sides of the ball and not get ranked higher than the guy who doesn't play as well on both sides of the ball. So, for example, Donovan Mitchell, criminally underrated on defense. Like, it's disrespectful how people pretend like he can't play defense. It's crazy. His anticipation, he plays the lanes on the ball, fights through screens. It's just so inaccurate to call this guy a bad defender. It's just so wrong. Giannis is a slam dunk at 1. Donovan's the second best player in the conference. Paolo's probably going to be the second best player within the next year or two. And then Cade's going to move up too. So right now, Cade's at 4 for me. He'll be like 3 next year or the year after.
Yeah.
Like it's just who they are and who they're becoming. That's where this ranking is.
So you're looking at the trajectory as well as what they've done in the past.
Well, because it's for 25-26. So I have to take what they just did and anticipate based on their style, based on what their team has around them, what they'll be able to become also in the season. So from last season going into the season, I'm just thinking about both. It's just the order. And like if you watch Paolo Banchero, like the dude's, that's how you build an NBA player for 2020. Like this is what you do.
Solid, big guy, score, can
athletic, yes.
And
he's got edge. Like some of the, Jalen Brunson, he's a nice player, but we know the physical limitations. Like, I can't put that guy ahead of the other 4. I just can't.
I got you, man. I like it, man. I like it. You got Brunson at 5, and you're elevating Donovan Mitchell up to 2. I'm not mad at that switch. I mean, Jalen Brunson is obviously a pure offensive guy. I mean, you need a bucket, he'll get it. He shows up big time, right? I'm going to keep him high because of the big time moments, right? When the lights are brightest, Brunson shows up every time. Team's down, you need a bucket, Brunson's
get it.
Yeah. It's the smallest guy on the floor is getting the bucket, not Cat, who's the tallest guy on the floor or possibly the biggest guy on the floor, be that as it may, if Embiid or somebody else is on the other side. But on his team, he's the smallest guy on the floor. And if you need a bucket, cool. Put me in a pick and roll. I'm coming off of a screen. I'm going to body you. And I got that left hand. So, it's hard to guard them left-hand shooters. You're so used to going to the right side. Them left-hand shooters are tricky. So the James Hardens, the Jalen Brunson,
he's quick.
They're shifty. right? They'll put it in their right hand, come up with the right, and you're like, you're going to bite on the right hand. I'm switching it right over to the left hand. That's my strong hand. You must have forgot. Boom, we got a bucket, man. So I like that. We're going to move on to the second half of the list. Speaking of Embiid, they got Embiid at number 6. Evan Mobley, Defensive Player of the Year last year, at number 7. Jaylen Brown at number 8. Karl Anthony Towns at number 9. And Trae Young at number 10. Uh-oh, I saw you shaking your head once I mentioned Embiid at number 6. What you got?
Yeah, it's all wrong. Number 6 is Evan Mobley. Shots fired. Yeah, number 6 is Evan Mobley. Number 7 is Jaylen Brown. Number 8 is Cat. Number 9 is Pascal Siakam. Number 10 is Darius Garland.
So you got Darius Garland. You're elevating Darius Garland, and you're
bringing him into the top 10. Yep.
Paco Siakam. I can't even.
Pascal Siakam.
Pascal Siakam. My apologies if you ever looking Pascal. First of all, hit the like button, man. We appreciate it. And if you want to come on the show and just butcher me for butchering your name, please, I'll applaud it. I'll sit back.
Love to have you.
Love to have you here on the show. Okay. All right. So what's your reasoning? Talk to me.
Darius Garland does too much for the Cavs. Does too much on the floor at any given moment to not be in the top 10.
Yeah.
Pascal Siakam, we just got out of the finals where this dude was carrying the whole playoff run. Like, he's too good. The reason I put Karl Anthony Towns at 8 and not number 10 is just because I think offensively he's just so potent. Like, the dude stretches the floor. He walks into 25-foot threes. Like, as soon as he passes the timeline, offensively, he's just very, very elite. Yeah. So I have to give him that respect. Like, he belongs in the top 10, even though his defense is legitimately bad. He just fouls too much. He's just out of position.
I think he just gets a little lazy. Yeah,
and I think Jaylen Brown is criminally underrated because he had a down season last year, and because Jason Tatum is going to be out the whole year, he's going to be asked to do a lot. So he's going to show out. Like, there's a version of this where Jaylen Brown gets into the top 5 during the season, because he has to do so much for the team in order for them to be competitive, right? So I'm taking Trae Young out. He's on the outside looking in. He's like 11 or 12 or something like that. Who else did they have in there?
Let me get back to my list. Matter of fact,
Joel Embiid. He doesn't play. I'm not putting him in a top 10 list. He could be in the top 10 of what ifs. He doesn't play. I'm not ranking him. These guys all play 50, 60, 70, 80 games. I'm not putting Joel Embiid in a list with guys that are legitimately playing dozens and dozens of games and don't have excuses and take care of their bodies and they're available. I can't. I don't care about Joel Embiid's health in a discussion about players playing. That's it.
I got it, man. I can't help but agree with you. But this list is predicated off ifs, right? If healthy is the biggest thing for Embiid. If healthy. That's the only slight for Joel Embiid. If we have to say if for you, why do we have to say if Embiid? You can't complete a full season. Every time we get to the season,
now he's not even completing half seasons.
Not even half seasons, and now he's already in discussion. Well, he already had the conversation previous to last season. He doesn't want to play back-to-backs. Now we're having a discussion whether they should limit his play all the way until November, December. And that way he can just come in January, February when they need him the most for the playoff run, for the playoff push, and then we get into the playoffs. So now we're at that point for Joel Embiid. In my opinion, when healthy, the most dominant big in the league. When healthy.
Yeah. When
are you healthy is the question, Joel Embiid. When are you healthy? So trajectory. If was a fifth, we'll all be drunk. Joel Embiid is probably going to finish top 5 in this conversation. Probably going to finish top 3.
He's an all-time great.
But he needs to be healthy. 60 game, at least 60. Well, no, you need 65 to be all NBA. So you got 65 games. That's a lot for Joel Embiid. I mean, he's barely scratching 55. I think we're in the 50s when it comes to him playing a full season. So, I mean, it's tough to place him in this conversation. They put an asterisk on Jason Tatum and Tyrese Halliburton for obvious purposes. Obviously, they're out for the season. They're not going to be able to play. So this list is predicated on who's playing this season. So are we sure Embiid's going to play? Like, is he going to be able to play 65 games in order to be warranted on the list for All NBA, Defensive Player of the Year, back into the MVP conversation? We need you there, right? We need you there. I think the best person on this team that's going to get the most hype is going to be Tyrese Maxey. Tyrese Maxey is a stud, right? But
he belongs more in the top 10 list than him.
Yes, yeah. I will take, me personally, I would definitely take Trae Young off this list, and I'm putting in Tyrese Maxey because I know what he can bring. I know he's going to play. I know he's going to be available. And I know when Joel Embiid is out, he's going to have to shoulder the load. So if they could get some wins and be in the playoff discussion, more around that same area where Trae Young has been finishing that 8, 9, 10, fighting for the play-in type of ending, then Tyrese Maxey, of course, I would pick him over Trae Young 3 times a day, 5 times a week, right? I mean, I'm going to pick him over Trae Young for his just sheer ferociousness. He's an offensive type of guy, and he's built bigger than Trae Young. Trae Young, you got to like shy away on defense. He's very, very small. Granted, he's a bucket. He can make passes and stuff like that, but just too small for my liking, man. Just a little bit too small. We already talked about Jalen Brunson being short, but Jalen Brunson is solid. He can take contact, right? He can take you off the dribble, body you, and he can put a shot up and it's going in. Trae Young, you touch him, he's going flying the other direction. Right. So I'll take him off the list and definitely elevate Tyrese Maxey up on that list. All right. So you took Embiid off of the list.
Yep.
If was a fifth, we're going to play the if game. If Embiid is healthy, where does he finish?
Number 1.
Number 1 over Giannis?
Yeah.
Wow. I like that.
You said if healthy, so no knee problems.
Ifs.
Plays all the games.
Yeah.
He's ahead of Giannis.
I like it.
It's like him and Giannis. I'll let you say
1A,
Giannis.
1D, yeah.
Just pick one for 1 and pick the other for 2. As long as you got those there, I'm good with it, bro.
I like it, man. I like
because
it.
There's proof to it, Transformer. That's a thing. Like we've seen MVP Embiid.
Yeah.
He took an MVP from Joker during Joker's run. So I'm just saying.
And I didn't. No. Jokic averaged the triple-double last season. The year before, he was one.
Statistically, Joker had his best season ever last season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lost in the MVP race. Right. Honorable mentions, they put Scotty Barnes out of Toronto, Bam Adebayo out of Miami Heat, and then they also had Tyrese Maxey from the Philadelphia 76ers.
Those are good.
Yeah, I was about to say, I like the Bam one. I like the Bam over Trae. I probably would have put Bam in there.
Same. I'll take Bam over Trae.
Yeah, I'll take Bam over Trae, man. It's just him being small, man. I hate to talk about it, but I mean, the reality is the reality. He's small, right? He's a 35-foot bomber from 3. Yeah, that's cute, but
you can be small, Transformer, but you have to play big. Look at Jalen Brunson.
Jalen Brunson. He's the
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They small guys that's like Steph, small but plays big.
Yeah.
That.
Right. All right. We're going to move on over to the Western Conference. Oh, boy, this is where it's going to get shaky. Why? Because he who shall not be named is on this list. But we're going to start off with the top 5. In the Western Conference, they have Jokic, number 1, despite not winning the MVP. Then they have the reigning MVP next, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Number 3, they have Anthony Edwards, the Ant-Man, at 3. They have Luka, the lighter Luka Doncic at number 4, and then they have Steph Curry, Stephen Curry Jr. at number 5. What's your take at the top 5 for the Western Conference?
I got SJ number 1, Joker number 2. If people want to switch those, I'm good with it. Ant-Man number 3, but Luka's right there.
Yeah.
So like Luka, Ant-Man, you could have those switched too. And then I got Anthony Davis at number 5.
You got AD at number 5, so you're taking Steph out and putting AD over Steph.
Steph has no business in the top 5. Like there's not even a legitimate basketball argument to have Steph in the top 5. That is absolutely disrespectful to everybody else that plays in the Western Conference. Like I watched the first part of last year's NBA season. Steph was so below standard, like his standard.
Yeah, one of his lowest
before
seasons.
Jimmy Butler. Yeah, before Jimmy Butler got there. It's proof of where he is in his career. You see what I'm saying? And the same thing goes with LeBron. These are men out of time. Like we're stuck in this old NBA. It's like a hostage moment, bro. We're stuck in the old guard. It is over. These guys are in the twilight of their careers. They have moments. They have games in the regular season. They are not who they used to be. Not even close. It's been multiple years since these guys have been top 5. Several years.
What do you got to take on Woodridge's comment here?
Just mad at Steph what he did to this guy. What? I saw Steph throw the binky in Cleveland and lose the finals. What you mean, bro? He threw the binky. Steph threw the binky. Yeah, and we won, bro. Look, all I know is that when they had their group healthy and we had our group healthy, they were calling on KD. That's what I know. That's what I know. The conversations in the parking lot after the game, that's what I know.
Crying on the phone.
That's what I know.
Come help us.
So if Kelly Olynyk doesn't rip Kevin Love's arm out of his socket, if Kyrie Irving doesn't hurt his knee, what's the conversation we're having right now?
We're having a conversation where LeBron James possibly has 5 or more championships.
He has 7 rings.
That's a serious conversation to have.
Yeah.
LeBron's run was stopped before he even started when he went and got KD. They knew what they were doing. They knew that LeBron was coming back, and we're going to see that man in the finals again.
That version of LeBron, that second stint in Cleveland, that offensive version of LeBron, legendary.
Best LeBron. 2018 LeBron James?
Nothing like it.
By far.
That's like what? MJ.
But I'm like, no.
That's like MJ 88 or whatever. That's like MJ 91. That's, it's Kareem 74 or whatever. Like, the Wilt 68, whatever. It's the peak version of those players, the greatest ever. Yeah. Right? Larry 86, whatever. It's those types of things. Yeah. I mean, that LeBron was unbelievable. If that same Golden State Warriors team minus Kevin Durant, LeBron has another title. Because there would have been nobody that can guard him. The man was literally labeling a whole city LeBronto. That's how bad they just could. They was like, bro, what you want? The Raptors finished. The Raptors are finishing ahead of the Cavs. They were fighting number 1, number 2 seed. I think Cleveland's like 3rd, 4th. I think y'all were like 3rd or 4th seed. They were just managing the season. 1. They were managing the season. Yeah, we all knew what the truth was. We knew what the truth was, right, man? So, but no, I like your take, man. Taking stuff down, you're putting AD up. We're gonna get into the second half of the top 5. AD is actually number 1 on this. Not number 1, but the first one on this list at number 6. Kevin Durant at number 7. Kawhi Leonard, if was a 5th, is at number 8. LeBron. We got to mention his name, guys. LeBron Ramon James Sr. is at number 9. Victor Wembanyama out of San Antonio Spurs, who we're going to talk about here in a second, at number 10. I already know what you're about to say, Sneed. Take KD, LeBron, Kawhi out. Who you putting in? All right. Number 6, I got J-Dub. Number 7, I got Wemby. J-Dub? Yeah, Jalen Williams. I'm bringing him in. The guy who plays for the Thunder. Yes. The guy who dropped 40 like 3 times in the NBA Finals. Yes. Okay. I'm bringing him into the top 10. Jalen Williams. Yes. J-Dub belongs in the top 10. This is what I'm trying to tell you, Transformer. We can't keep watching these games. We can't keep watching these guys play against the best players in the league and see how they rise and keep them out of the top 10 because we got these old players. I'm not doing it, bro. J-Dub is a top 10 guy in the West, and in fact, he will be emerging into the top 5 within the next 2 years. Okay, so I got J-Dub at 6. I got Wemby at 7. I got KD at 8 because offensively he is still so damn good. Number 9, I got Steph. Number 10, I got De'Aaron Fox. De'Aaron Fox. Okay, that's a list. That is a list. So clearly you took out AD. No, you left AD at 6. AD as number 5. You did. You elevated AD into the top 5. Steph, you took to 9, right? So you took LeBron, Kawhi off the list. I really wanted to take Steph out, but Jimmy Butler really helps him stay in there. Okay. Yeah, he really does. All right. So the reason why Kawhi isn't in there. Health? Just availability. He had a good healthy run, towards going into last year in the playoffs. I don't buy into that stuff. So It's the same thing with Embiid in a way. Maybe you could say it's not as bad, but Kawhi, if you want to switch out Kawhi for De'Aaron Fox, fine. Just to get Kawhi into the top 10, just to have him there, that makes you feel good, fine. But I got him out. I'm going to go with the guys who I think are going to do it next year.
All right, man. I hate to ask, but I'm going to ask because it's wrongfully done if I don't ask. Why is LeBron not in the top 10?
Have you been watching him play?
Yeah.
You still questioning why I don't have him in the top 10?
De'Aaron Fox over LeBron?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jalen Williams over LeBron?
100%. Not even close.
Okay. Wemby over
Absolutely. LeBron? Absolutely. Game-changing player. Absolutely.
Okay. KD over LeBron?
Yeah.
Why KD?
KD's a better offensive player.
Okay.
KD can play a full game.
Okay. Steph
can drop 50 till this day. He did it like 3 times last year.
So LeBron can't do none of that?
LeBron can't drop 50 right now.
He can.
No.
If he wanted to.
Why didn't he?
Because he didn't want to.
That's an excuse. Just do it then.
I don't see why would he need to drop 50. He doesn't need to drop 50.
I'm just saying I saw Steph drop 50 last year. I didn't see LeBron drop 50 last year. I did see LeBron in the playoffs being ineffective because he can't finish the game. He's exhausted. He's old, bro. Like, why do I have to do this? Why do I have to make excuses to get a guy into a top 10 out of respect? Right? Because that's what this is about. You're having a problem with me not including one of the greatest players ever in a top 10 list. He's 41, and he's not better than any of these guys right now. Why is that so bad?
I say he's better than Steph.
No.
I'll say it. I'm going to say it. I'm going to say
it. So why don't they double LeBron?
They do double LeBron.
No.
They do double LeBron.
No.
Okay, when the first guy, the point of attack, when LeBron have to pass him, who has to slide? Somebody has to slide over.
The gravity for LeBron is over.
It's not.
The gravity for LeBron is over.
Come on, man.
The gravity is over.
Not. It's
the gravity. The gravity was over about 3 years ago.
LeBron at any moment in time can give you an efficient 30.
Okay, I'll agree with that. He'll give you 30. Yes. Yeah. He can give you 30. But look at this list, though. Can De'Aaron Fox give you 30?
25. He doesn't give 30.
He can give you 30. Oh, he can give you 30. Can Steph give you 30? He can give you 50. Steph can hit 15 threes in a game to this day.
Somebody look it up. How many times did Steph drop 50 last year? Somebody look that up for me. Continue, Sneed. I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
KD can give you 30. Wemby can give you 30. J-Dub can give you 40 in the NBA Finals. See the guys I'm putting in front of LeBron? They belong there. It's not a problem with LeBron. These guys are just better right now. Why, bro? Why do we have to just disrespect these great players today because LeBron is an all-time great, bro? Why do we have to do this?
I'm just asking the question, Sneed.
No,
don't shoot the messenger.
Is terrible, bro.
Honorable mentions. We got Ja Morant from the Memphis Grizzlies, Devin Booker for the Phoenix Suns, and James Harden for the LA Clippers. And they also had your mention that you put up on number 7, I believe. On your number 6 on your list is Jalen Williams from the Oklahoma City Thunder. I like the Ja Morant one, and I also like the Devin Booker one.
I'm going to keep.
Like about Devin Booker.
I'm going to keep them out of my top 10. They're right there. They're on the edge, but I'm going to take them out.
Devin Booker. It's like they put things around him and it just doesn't work. For somebody, I don't know if it's coaching, don't know if it's just his style of play. He doesn't like to be double teamed in practice. Maybe it's his work ethic. So I mean that keeps him out. I like the Ja Morant when healthy. When Ja Morant's healthy, he's scary. He's scary Terry. Him and Anthony Edwards, I put in similar forms. Anthony Edwards just shoot a 3 better. He just shoots a 3 better, right? Ja Morant, at any point in time, you got to look out below. you might have to. Oh man, he's gonna try to punch on you. He punched on Wemby already, though that it didn't count. But he punched on the tallest guy in the league. Punched on him.
Yeah, he was going to be DPOY.
That was going to be your DPOY. right? That was going to be your DPRY. I like, Woodage, you actually took one of my names that I was going to mention. Zion, when healthy. When healthy. If was a fifth, we'll all be drunk, but Zion definitely deserves to be an honorable mention. Just need him healthy. He's in that Embiid category. Him and Embiid, such great prototypical MVP caliber players that just don't stay healthy. I need you to be healthy, right? Kawhi Leonard, how is he on this list? And Zion's on this list. I mean, not on this list. I don't see it. Kawhi couldn't play most of the season. They literally waited until the playoff run to insert him back into the game, and he did what he could, and they still got bounced, right? So
he played well, but I mean, he didn't play during the season,
But like this is the season. We're talking about the season, right? If you can't play during the season, how am I putting you on this list? I'll put LeBron on that list before I put Kawhi. LeBron is at least going to play you 65 games.
I 100% agree with you on that.
Yeah, he's going to play.
If you're gonna sneak, if you're choosing between Kawhi or LeBron in this top 10, 100% LeBron.
Yeah, I mean, because one, I have to count availability. Your best ability is availability. If you can't make an All NBA team, discount. I'll take you out. AD, he's on the cusp of that list. He's on the cusp. Great player. When healthy. You can't finish 65 games, I take you off the list. I have to. That's what they do for the awards. Not my fault. Now there's criteria. We got criteria.
I'm with you on that. Yeah,
I got to use it, So 65 games, you can't finish it, got to take you off the list, man. But it's a good list. I like it. Like I said, I would argue Ja Morant being put in there. I would definitely take Kawhi out to put a Ja Morant in there. But again, Ja Morant he's on that same trajectory. Got to stay healthy. Got to stay in these games. Other than that, I like the list, man. Luka's rightfully placed that third, fourth spot. I think him and Anthony Edwards is battling. Honestly, I think this this Luka is probably going to be the best Luka, one of the best Lukas you're going to see. He's paid. He's happy, and he knows
like he's motivated to show a lot of people something different, right? Like a lot of talk about his fitness, his conditioning, the way the season ended, his ability to carry. I think you're right, bro. It's good for your Lakers.
Yeah, no, it's good for
you might average like 35, like 8 and 6.
Yeah, I wouldn't want him to average that much. 32.
Yeah, but what if he did it on 51% shooting?
By all means, go ahead.
You see what I'm saying? Like, I think it's going to be that good. Like, maybe he doesn't need to take 9 threes a game. Maybe it's in the flow of the offense. It's like 5 a game. That'll bring his percentage up. His shooting percentage.
Yeah, and I think
shoot 80% or something. Like, shock people.
Yeah, I think a motivator LeBron. This is going to be more of a Magic Johnson-esque LeBron. Just off pure. I'm just using size. Type of style of play where he's just more so, Luka, you got it. I'm just going to be moving the ball around, facilitating everything. You don't need me to score 30. I know you can get 30. You getting 35. Luka, you get 35. I'm cool with getting 24, 25 around my average.
People got to remember, like, there's
25 easily.
There's a version of this Lakers offense that with Luka in shape can play a little off the ball. He could play a little bit off the ball. LeBron could find him.
Yes.
Austin Reeves can find, like they can do some things more dynamically.
Austin Reeves.
If Luka can actually sprint. Like Luka wasn't sprinting last year. He couldn't run.
Yeah.
It was awful.
It was gimpy. It was like he just walked. One, he's arguing with the ref possibly on the offensive end.
He should be more focused, right?
Yeah. Jogging back up the court. Like, no, bro. Hey, stay locked in. We need that Luka that made the finals run before the beer. Right?
We need a Mamba Luka.
That's asking too much.
I'm talking about the mentality. We need a focused Luka, a Mamba Luka.
If I can get 50% Mamba mentality in Luka, just 50. That's
league MVP. That's league MVP.
And I think that's what Luka's gunning for. Luka was top. He was 5 years straight, first team All NBA. Last year was his first time not making it. I think that's speaking to him. That's speaking to him on top of the fact that he got traded without Unbeknownst to him, he got traded from a city that he thought was going to keep him. He lost his Supermax deal, which he was going to get about $300-something plus million.
He'll be all right,
Lost
bro.
that.
He'll be all right.
Mark Walters going to take good care of him when that next one come up. $400 million on deck. We got
He's
you.
gonna be all right, bro.
The check is already signed. Sneed, the check is already in the mail. We're just waiting on the time to hit. Boom, we're going to send that thing right until you sign it, baby. We got you.
Hey, Transformer, could you highlight Micah's comment, please?
With not Luke, no, this one.
Yeah, the most yeah. So the thing about Luka is it's not you turning him into Steph. It's about presenting threats and layers to your offense. So when JJ Redick is trying to do this thing, right? If you have Luka on the ball, you're defending the pick and roll, right? You're staying close because he can hit the three. Like, that's fine. But if he can come off of some screens occasionally, and LeBron or Austin Reeves is the one who's doing this, running the show, it adds wrinkles, bro. The thing about NBA offenses, and you saw it last year with the Lakers, when they could only do one or two things, they lost.
Yeah.
The more dynamic the offense, the more threats across the court at one given moment, the harder it is for the defense to just pin down and make adjustments and lock in. You have to show them different things. This is why LeBron wasn't really who he was until the second stint in Cleveland. Without dynamics, you become predictable. Look at every player in the league, the way their trajectory goes. When they present more dynamics, they're harder to defend. The defense has to be closer, which means you can get by. If I know I have to defend a guy's shooting, if I know I have to defend a guy off the ball, if I know I have to defend a guy at the point of attack versus in the post, dynamics, single-dimensional players, single-dimensional offenses don't win.
Yeah.
Ultimately, if you look at the teams that were in the NBA Finals, threats everywhere.
Yeah.
No, even the Knicks, when you looked at their run, it's Karl Anthony Towns at 25 feet. It's Karl Anthony Towns off the dribble. It's Jalen Brunson creating, OG Anunoby hitting shots. It was dynamics that got these teams to extra levels.
Yeah.
You have to have levels.
Yeah. No, I got it. What was it? Who just comment? Luka can have a breakout season if he who shall not be named allows it. He allowed it last year. If you saw LeBron when Luka first got to that team, LeBron deferred. LeBron deferred a lot, right?
He's a better player. Why would you not accept that and understand that this guy can help us win? Correct.
And that's where I see LeBron doing that a little bit more. LeBron knows Father Time is right there. It's at the door, right? If LeBron wants to play that 2 to 3 more seasons to theoretically play with the younger Bryce, if he wants to play with him, he'll be more Magic Johnson-esque. He's going to have to be, right? We know Luka's taking over this franchise. We know who's the superstar. We know who's number one. LeBron can be number 2/3, right? And that will make don't care about his legacy. That will elevate him on a lot of people's levels and a lot of people's eyes. With DeAndre Ayton, if I can get him to be passionate as I hope he would be and playing alongside Luka and LeBron, that will put us in a great position. Not saying we're going to win the title, not saying we're going to run the table, but that will put us in a much, much better position. But I think he who shall not be named, I feel like we're in a Harry Potter movie. He who shall not be named, definitely, I see that. I see him deferring a lot. LeBron James may average 8 to 9 assists this year, and he's going to average about 22 points. I think that's going to be his average, 22 points a game, because he can efficiently, without getting in Luka's way, get 22. Half of them going to come from Luka anyway. Hey, slash to the basket, Luka got him. Fast break, Luka's pushing it. And he's tossing it up in the air. LeBron, for some odd reason, can still touch the top of the backboard, grabbing it down, and it's an easy layup. LeBron can officially get you 22, on top of the fact that he's going to drive and get some free throw line shots and attempts. But I just need him to, I'm facilitating the ball. Austin Reeves, please wake the fuck up when it's time. Not just during the season. You're awesome during the season. Playoff Reeves, I need you. You gave me this when it mattered the most. You gave me that when it mattered the most. Come on now. LeBron's old. He's going to do what he can. Luka was already gimpy. He did what he could. Austin Reeves, you were the third guy.
Yeah, but I don't blame Austin Reeves completely. I put a lot of that blame on JJ Redick and the coaching.
Oh,
so you have players. Well, you have players, right?
Sneeze, start over. I think I lost you a little bit, buddy.
okay, so you got players
Yeah.
on your team, right? You're the Lakers, you're JJ Redick, you got these players. You have to optimize what they can do for you. That is your job. Your job is to get the most out of your players.
Correct.
One of the things that I was very critical about JJ Redick last year was he didn't make anyone better. Nobody overachieved in LA last year. Nobody. Everybody did exactly what you thought they would do.
Yeah.
He didn't make anyone enhanced, optimized, overachieve, nothing. Nobody leveled up under JJ. Austin Reeves is the type of guy who should be able to level up with a JJ Redick because JJ is the Socrates of basketball philosophy. He's the smartest guy in the room, every room he walks into. Nobody knows hoops like him, but he couldn't. And Austin Reeves is very good offensively, but you didn't really see any of that in the Minnesota series, right? I didn't see any of that. I didn't see adjustments. Like a lot of that failure against the Wolves is because JJ got out coached. JJ didn't make adjustments. JJ's response to rebounding problems was get smaller and have worse rebounding problems.
Yeah,
his response to his response to his lineups was, I'm just going to play LeBron for 45 minutes at 41. I'm just going to play Luka, who's limited, overweight, unconditioned, injured, whatever the excuses are. I'm just going to play him for 44 minutes. That was his response, bro.
Yeah. I didn't like it. I didn't like the response. No, he played the whole game, I want to say. LeBron played the whole game. It was 48 minutes.
Why? And that's not LeBron's fault. Like, that was JJ Redick's decision to leave. LeBron's not going to say no. LeBron is a competitive, all-time great. He wants to be on the court every minute if he can. His coach, he's got him in there the whole time because he's so desperate to win. He knows he can't win with anybody else in terms of a better chance. But what he failed to realize is that by playing LeBron like that, you're getting a lesser version of Bron.
Yeah.
The ideal version of LeBron, even in the playoffs, is 35 minutes. So that way, when he's playing the 35, you're getting good minutes.
Correct.
Instead of LeBron. Yeah. Come on, let's be realistic here.
Yeah. I liked what the one thing I liked about JJ's rotation last year during the regular season. When Luka got there, he staggered. He staggered a lot of it, right? They started together. About 6 minutes in, Bron's on the bench. Because, Luka can go for about 2 to 3, 4 more minutes before he can take him off and you insert LeBron with the Reeves combination, and it worked out well. When the playoffs hit, he stopped the staggering. It was just both of y'all. I need both of y'all to play. Reeves ain't showing up. I need both of y'all to play. Take Jackson Hayes out. Why? I need Bron to play. I need him to play. So hopefully they learn from mistakes. I'm going to wrap this up here because this turned from a quick hit to a whole segment. Hopefully JJ wraps it up, figures it out, right? We got pieces that can fit DeAndre Ayton. I think he's going to be a great fit. He's a 16 and 10 guy who can still give you a good solid 16 and 10, especially with Luka and Bron lobbing you up pretty much the whole game, right? I think he can easily get that. Jackson Hayes coming off the bench, who is another lob guy. So we're keeping Luka happy. That is my purpose here. We're keeping Luka happy. There's always going to be a big in the game who can jump and leap. Lobbing it up. Lob it up. I need an easy lob it up. Because I know you're going to have to double team. Light Luka now is about to be crazy fast. Faster than the previous Luka.
He's going to have lateral quickness. He's going to have he's going to be conditioned. He's going to be able to play the whole game. Yeah.
You're going to have to send that extra guy. That 5 and 4 is going to have to step up and it's up in the air. Right?
Oh, Transformer, real quick.
On the cut. Easy day.
Real quick. Did you know that Luka was averaging like 19 points a game in the first quarters?
Yeah.
But he was dropping like 25, 20, 19 in the first quarter. Yes. So that means in the first quarter, he was doing 65% of his points scored because he was finishing the game with like 29, 30.
We forget he got 73 in a game before.
So this is going to be a different thing for him this year.
I'll answer this and then we'll move on. What about shooters, transformers? Lakers don't have one shooter. That's what Reeves is supposed to be for. But Dalton Connect, I hope he can step up, be a great shooter.
He didn't use him. He stopped using him. He stopped using him once Luka got there. He stopped playing Dalton Connect.
Yeah, he took the rookie out. After that trade got rescinded,
but this is why we can't sit here and make excuses for JJ Transformer. He did things that you're like, why would you do this? It's okay to question coaches' decisions when the outcomes are bad. If the outcomes are good, nobody questions decisions, but your outcomes were bad. So you're going to get criticized. And his demeanor handling the situations is poor. He
Oh,
doesn't
he's
have the
always been
characteristics
poor.
he doesn't have the
He's an
characteristics
asshole.
and the qualities that you're looking for in a leader. He's
He's an asshole.
misplaced. He's a fish out of water.
He's an asshole. I mean, I'll wrap that whole soliloquy. JJ's an asshole. He's always been that way, and that's the way that's just his personality. I get it. We're gonna
Bad outcomes.
We're gonna move on.
Yeah.
Let's move on because we took this from top 10 East West. Now we're talking about Lakers. We could talk about this for a whole nother hour. Boy, transforming, speaking as a coach and an educator. I appreciate you saying, Bubba. We're going to move on to the next topic, the actual topics that we're going to talk about. We're going to talk a little bit about the San Antonio Spurs. Are the Spurs ramping up? All right. Obviously, Victor Wembanyama, future Hall of Famer. I'm saying it. Yeah, I can say that. I can say what I want. It's our show. Wembanyama, future Hall of Famer, would have been, in my humble opinion, and in a lot of people's humble opinion, the Defensive Player of the Year last year over Evan Mobley if he didn't exit the league early with the blood clot in the shoulder. But obviously, one of the best players in the league last year before he was injured, averaged 24 points per game, 3.8 blocks, averaged a steal, 11 rebounds, 3.7 assists, 35% three-point shooting, and obviously he played only 33 minutes a game. 33 minutes, you got all that production. You got almost 4 blocks. That's along with 24 points.
Yeah.
That's a lot. That's a lot. So obviously they add De'Aaron Fox, who just got signed to another deal this past offseason. And obviously they have a bunch of great up and coming young players to add on to the duo that you have in Wembanyama and De'Aaron Fox. So De'Aaron Fox was actually in your top 10 along with Victor Wembanyama. So the expectation for 2 players that's in the top 10 list, we're in the playoffs. So ramping up the Spurs with what they got going on, what do you see going on with the Spurs that's going to put them in that contention?
The Spurs are building a team, and they're building their team around Vic and De'Aaron. I don't know why people downplay the importance of this tandem. When I look across the league and I look at all the tandems on different teams, this is one that's for the future, meaning that they're good this year, they're good next year. They're good in 3 years. They're good in 4 years. They want to re-sign them. They're good in 5 years. It's a young team.
Correct.
With a core that's already in place, right? And Stephon Castle got better over the course of the year as a rookie because he was asked to do more, right? He got an expanded role because Wemby was out for a certain amount of time. Even De'Aaron Fox was injured. People forget about that. Like, we haven't seen De'Aaron Fox and Wemby as a tandem yet for a full season. So we potentially could be seeing that, God willing, we get to see these guys stay healthy and play together. De'Aaron Fox is a top 5 point guard in the NBA. He's like number 5. He's like right there. You know, there's only a handful of guys that are clearly better than him. So you're putting that with Victor Wembanyama, who is one of the most unique physiological players we've seen in a long time. Like, okay, you get by the guy 1 or 2 steps, he's still blocking you. Like, you're not out of the woods because you got by him. So he's rearranging in terms of defense. He's only going to get better offensively. So he's going to have a, more reliable 3, because I think with Fox and whatever they decide to do with the construct of the team, with the roster, you don't want him taking 9 threes a game or even 7 threes a game. In the flow of the game, he should be taking maybe 4 or 5. So his efficiency should improve. His offensive game is going to become more potent. I think with good coaching, he knows where the spots are, how they should be developing their offense around him and Fox. His numbers can actually increase with a different type of usage. So we're talking about a guy who's going to be averaging over 10 rebounds a game, 4 blocks a game, 20, 25 points a game, even with Fox taking a large chunk of the shots. It's still going to be predicated around him. Like, people forget, like, this De'Aaron Fox averages a steal and a half a game. He's not a bad defender. He averages 7 assists a game. He averages 20 points a game. You're putting him with the best young prospect in the league.
Yeah.
I mean, De'Aaron Fox was part of that whole resurgence in Sacramento.
Correct.
Like when Mike Brown was winning Coach of the Year and the Kings made a run in the playoffs, he's a fantastic player. And now they're just going to adjust the roster so they can make their playoff moves, so they can take the next step.
And obviously they did. So another pick, Ron Harper Jr. Jesus Christ, I couldn't even remember his name.
Dylan Harper.
Dylan Harper. Yeah, I said Ron Harper.
Yes.
Jr. But, you got Dylan Harper Jr. that you just drafted. You got Stephon Castle, Rookie of the Year last year. Played in 81 games. So obviously you're getting a team together who are going to be similar to the Thunder. Very, very similar to the Thunder. And the fact that they have a boatload of picks. They're great picks. They're top picks. And they have the superstar that is right there. Thunder got Gilgeous-Alexander. Boom. San Antonio has Victor Wembanyama. Thunder has Jalen Williams. Boom. We got De'Aaron Fox. He can give me that similar scoring type of production where he can give me 30 in any given game, right?
I got some numbers for you, Transformer. These are good ones. And then you can kind of go with yours. Since being drafted in 2017, De'Aaron Fox is one of only 2 players in the NBA to have 11,000 points, 3,000 assists, and 800 3-pointers and 700 steals.
Really?
Him and James Harden.
Wow.
Since 2017, since he was drafted, it's him and James Harden in that category. And in terms of playoff games, he's only been in the playoffs a limited number of times. But in his 7 postseason games, he averages 27 a game, 8 assists, 5 rebounds.
Yeah.
So in the playoffs, his numbers actually are up. Just saying.
Yeah. No. You're driving a great point. And then now he isn't the focal point of the team. So when he was in Sacramento, he was more so the focal point along with Sabonis. Sabonis.
Well, now it's going to be shared. Him and Wemby, it'll be shared.
Yeah. So, but with Victor, it's going to be played through Victor a whole lot more, right? Victor is your anchor being.
No, they're going to go with both, Transformer. They're both going to be. They're going to share the offensive duties, like in terms of the reliance to score to get points. It's going to be shared. These guys are going. You're going to see, bro. Their number of field goal attempts, their points. It's going to be very balanced. Yes, and they're going. That's a good thing.
Last year, Victor Wembanyama averaged 18.5 attempts a game, with De'Aaron Fox averaging 16.5 a game. So you think that's going to be roughly?
They're going to be shared. It's going to be shared. The amount of weight offensively will be shared.
Yeah, and I think with Stephon Castle obviously going into his second season, you're looking for premier growth. Obviously, you got rid of Chris Paul, so you got younger in a sense. Your oldest player on the floor is going to be De'Aaron Fox at the age of 27.
It's a good problem.
That's a good problem to have.
That's a good problem.
Everybody's young. Victor Wembanyama, obviously 21 years old. Devin Vassell, he's a stud. I like him at shooting guard. He's 24 years old. They got Harrison Barnes still. He's going to be 33 coming up in the season. Stephon Castle, 20 years old. And obviously you have your rookie and Dylan Harper. So
let's see what happens with him, his role, what he does for the team. That'll be interesting.
And you have time for him. You slowly rotate him into the system because you already got some youth players that are going to be studs that are already showing what they can do and how they can build on this franchise and us going for this run. But you have your anchor being in Victor Wembanyama, and you have a Batman to a Superman and De'Aaron Fox that can get you buckets, and then you got your the rest of the DC characters that's going to be around him. So I think the Spurs, man, they could finish top 4 if they could put this right. Now, I know Greg Popovich could he called it from the coaching standpoint, but he'll be up in the front of the box office. That's not the box office. You know what I'm talking about. He'll be upstairs.
Yeah, he'll be upstairs. He's from more of a management position.
Or a management position. But Popovich's coaching tree is phenomenal. His coaching tree, everybody under him got a job somewhere.
Yeah.
Either as a head coach, assistant coach, or something. Everybody's under him. So I got good faith in the current coach. I can't remember.
The Spurs organization is just very solid. It really is very good.
What's the coach's name? Let me see if I can get it real quick. The coach.
He's a younger guy too, the coach of the Spurs.
Correct.
Yeah.
It's not populating here real quick.
Mitch Johnson.
Mitch Johnson. There you go. And as soon as you said it, it pops up. So you got Mitch Johnson. So I believe in anybody that comes from under Pop. I mean, Pop obviously can coach the best of the best. Steve Kerr was in that Sid Bubba too. Forget Steve Kerr was over there under his tutelage. Just another one. Didn't
Steve Kerr, Mike Brown,
Indiana Pacers? Wasn't he a Popovich guy?
Ooh, I don't know.
Wasn't Rick Carlisle with Popovich at one point?
So. I don't think so.
I thought Rick Carlisle was.
I don't think I ever heard that before.
Let me see. Greg Popovich's coaching tree. I thought he was. Or maybe I'm confusing with another one. Oh, coaching tree. Coaches. Let me see. Mike Budenholzer, Joe Perry, Mike Brown, Steve Kerr, Udoka. I forgot Udoka was one. Udoka was under that tree. So that's another big name who became a head coach. I need this to blow up. I can't see it like that. Of course, you got Mike Budenholzer, Joe Prutney, Jack Vaughn. Jack Vaughn was the interim head coach, I believe, for a while. So yeah. Okay, he wasn't then. I'm sorry. I thought he was.
Yeah, I've never heard an association with.
I forgot. I forgot who. Rick Carlisle was with somebody at one point. I forgot who it was.
I've never heard any names associated with Rick Carlisle. I've always kind of known him as his own kind of standalone, career. Like I've never heard about his influences.
Oh, never mind.
I mean, I remember him playing with some of the legends back in the day.
Yeah.
And then speaking highly of his intellect and his intelligence as a player. He's also creative, like that's another thing is I think because he's had so much success, people must assume, oh, he must have come from some great coaching tree. I just think some guys pave their own way, Transformer.
Yeah, Carlisle joined the Indiana Pacers organization as an assistant coach under Larry Bird. During this time, he helped the Pacers, blah, 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 blah. He was hired by the Detroit Pistons as the head coach.
And that makes sense because he played for the Celtics, so he had a relationship with Larry Bird and those guys.
Okay, maybe Bird was the big name I'm thinking of. I don't know why I thought it was another coach that he was under. But, I mean, when you're playing for such a historic franchise, I just found out. Thank you, Sid Bubba. You playing for the Celtics, as much as I freaking hate those guys, but he played for Larry Bird. I'll give him a pass. Larry Bird, greatest white man ever, grace of basketball on this earth. I will always give my respect to one Celtic. You get one Celtic, Bruce. I know you're watching. You get one. You
don't get Bill Russell, bro. Come on, bro.
Nope. Way before my time. He gets Magic. I get Bird. Bird. That's it.
I'm with it. That's cool.
Bird is the word. Larry Bird. I will watch any highlight tape. I still watch Larry Bird highlight tapes.
This is incredible.
It's like, how? What?
Yeah.
One of the favorite interviews of Larry Bird is when everything was people started listening to the audio, like the games over the radio. Obviously, you wasn't seeing them on TV, and I forget what player said he was listening, and he was like, "Man, boy, this Larry Bird can ball. That brother can ball. That brother can ball." And he said we finally got to see him we had to play him, and he was like, he saw Larry Bird in person. Larry Bird white. It's like the way he's talking about it on the radio. He's like, I thought Larry Bird was a brother.
I think some people said that about Elvis as well, right? Like when they first saw him perform versus how they listened to his records.
The way he's moving, like, oh, he got some soul in him.
Yeah.
Elvis is full blown white. Ain't nothing black about him. All right. Yeah, that was a Hall of Fame speech. Thank you, Nino. That was a Hall of Fame speech, man. That was a great story about the great Larry legend, man. But yeah, man, the San Antonio Spurs, let's get back to Victor Wembanyama here. We got off on a little bit of a tangent. Victor Wembanyama is obviously taking this offseason seriously, right? He's really, really focusing on his body. Obviously, he trained with the Shaolin monks for a little bit of time, changed up his diet. Getting stronger, getting mentally stronger, spiritually stronger. But it didn't just stop there. He was cited working with Kevin Garnett. The mentality. If you sprinkle a little bit of KG on Victor Wembanyama, you have a freaking problem.
Yeah.
You have a freaking problem. I hate that I can't curse, and I'm not going to curse while Bruce is not here. And even if Bruce was here, I still can't curse. You have a freaking problem. You just get a sprinkle of KG. You add that KG fadeaway to his diet, that 15-footer. He's 7'6". Who's stopping it?
People forget that KG was an MVP. League MVP.
They forget KG was a force.
Mm-hmm.
He was a force to deal with. KG's what, 6'10"?
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
You give KG 8 inches of height. What the hell you think gonna happen? All right. So you add the mentality of Kevin Garnett. You just give a sprinkle of just pure, like, just mentality, and you add that post fadeaway to his repertoire. You're gonna get a much different Victor Wembanyama. And that's why I think, like, it's going to be more like he's going to be the anchor being if he embraces that. Embraces, like, I'm the future of this league. It's going to be me, Luka, Giannis, Jokic. We're in the conversation. This conversation is going to be had between 4 foreign players. Sorry, America. We're taking over. Yeah. We've already taken over. Jokic,
the world is here. The world is here.
And Shea are not American born. Canadian. No, not Slovenian. That's Jokic. I mean, that's Luka.
Serbian.
Serbian, and who else did I say? I'm missing one. Giannis. France.
Giannis is Greece.
Greece. There you go. Greece. So you have, and then you add Victor Wembanyama, who he's France. He's France. Yeah. So you're gonna have 4 foreign players gunning for it, right? Sorry, Anthony Edwards, but you're gonna have to step up when it matters the most. I need you to.
Out of all those players you named, you notice that all those international players, there's no narrative or stories that are building up their. You see what I'm saying? Like Ant-Man is a story. You know, it's like, oh, this guy looks like MJ.
Yeah,
there ain't nothing. There's absolutely zero.
But do you think that's more so because there was no previous players to compare them to like at that level? Like, of course we have players we can compare them to, but they were never asked to do what these guys are doing today.
All I know is that these guys come into the league with a set of skills that are already established. They improve them, make them better quickly, and then they're in MVP discussions. It's the best players in the league.
KG was a fake tough guy. What KG was you watching for 15 years?
These are more narratives, bro. Like, you know, we could discuss hoops or we could just talk narratives.
Did you not see KG? KG was a lunatic. Did you not just see, like, before the game, bashing his freaking head into the goalpost? Like,
all I know, Transformer. All I know is that KG has an NBA basketball career that is completed.
Yeah,
and he's one of the best basketball players ever in league's history.
One of the most dominant, one of the most feared. Obviously, he's a champion, and it's a lot to say about KG. KG came in the league hot. Came in the league fresh out of high school, baller. Folks was like, "Yo, who the hell is this kid right here?" Already coming at MVPs next. Oh yeah, man, came at MJ wrong, and that went sideways fast. MJ was like, "Oh, this kid's talking. I'm about to put whoever guard me in the blender." KG, man, my bad, my bad. I didn't know, but KG came in the league like that. That's not fake, baby. Big baby Chrissy. He came in the league on some crazy shit. He came in the league that way. Finished the league the exact same way, right? You know what I mean? Kenyon Martin and KG had a beef. So Kenyon Martin's gonna say what he wants to about KG. And you can bring up the Carmelo thing. On the court, I don't want Big Baby Chris. I don't want you to get confused between tough guy off the court. I care less about off the court. To me, all off the court, all these guys are soft.
Just hoops.
It's just hoops. On the court, KG was that tough guy. KG was the one getting in your face. KG was the one causing the ruckus. KG was the one where everybody's like, damn, man, you scared to go in there. He may block you or he may foul you hard. Kenyon Martin was also one of those guys. But remember when Kenyon Martin and KG battled it out, you got two tough guys trying to be the toughest on the floor. So, of course, Kenyon Martin is not going to like KG. He's not. Because he know KG is going to keep it on the court. Obviously, we saw that with Carmelo. When it came off the court, KG like, bro, it's just basketball, B. It's bad. But on the court, it's a different problem. You gotta mess with me. I gotta come see you. You gotta come see me, man. So we're talking strictly hoops. You're probably talking off the court, and that's not nowhere near what we're talking about. But back to Victor Wembanyama. Victor Wembanyama, man, the sky's the limit, right? Obviously, the kid's 21 years old. I'm calling him a kid, but this man's like double my height. I'm like 5'7". The man got me by like 2 feet.
The physics are crazy with Wemby. The physics are wild.
This man wingspan is tall to me. His right leg is tall to me. If I stand next to him, I'm like at his waistline, so I will never stand next to Victor Wembanyama. I'm pretty sure there's probably a picture with him and Kevin Hart out there somewhere. Imagine
picking him up, putting him on his shoulders.
Yeah, imagine me standing next to Victor Wembanyama. You add a few inches. I'm a little bit taller than Kevin Hart. I think Kevin Hart's like 5'5", 5'4", something like that. But that's where I'm at. But obviously, you add in the Shaolin Monks training. You add in the KG training. He's showing the league. He's showing the world, I want to be one of the best players in the league. And I think that's what the face of the NBA is all about. I want to be the face of the league. The NBA wants that to be Anthony Edwards. Obviously, that's just not the case. He doesn't want it. Wemby is showing, I want it. I want it. Last year, I left not because of me. It was because of my body, a blood clot, something I didn't even get hurt for. I didn't get hurt. The previous season, I played 71 games. So obviously, I showed you I can play longer than Embiid. I could play more games than when Embiid. Half of the season in, he was at 46 games before he got the blood clot. That caused him to miss. So I think this is Victor Wembanyama, man. I'm gonna put a stat line out and you tell me if you disagree. I got 27 a game. I think he gets 12 rebounds. He's gonna have 4.5 assists, 1 steal. 0.8. I think he tried to crack 4. I think he can do that. I think 27, 11.5, 4.5, and 4 for the blocks. That's gonna be Victor Wembanyama. If he calms that shooting down from the 3 and adds that post fade like KG, so he averaged 9 threes a game last year, bring that down about 7. You're too big to be shooting that, man. You got other guys that's coming alongside you that can do that. You don't need to. You can threaten them with it, almost like the same with Luka. Don't need you shooting that many threes, but 35% from 3. If he could average about 7, 6.5 threes and bring more of that inside that 15, we saw what Kevin Durant did.
Yeah.
Kevin Durant, 15, 20 feet,
yeah.
Monster. He's too tall. You can't block it. And now you're fading? What the hell am I supposed to do now?
Nothing.
I can't stop that. So I think
just wait for them to miss, I guess.
You know, they're poised to be, just phenomenal.
Yeah.
You're praying for it. You're praying for just like they pray for Steph. Every time that ball goes up, you're like, oh, that look good. Okay, he missed it. Boy, thank God. Get the rebound, man. Push the ball. Like, golly, man, Steph Curry is just unbelievable. But that could be Victor Wembanyama, and I think that's going to be great. I think they're still, and they can definitely finish top 4. Regular season, they play their games right. They could definitely finish in the top 4
seed. Would definitely be a ceiling, though. Like that's going to be tough to do. Like that's not going to be easy.
I mean, obviously, Houston, OKC, Denver, Memphis. Not Memphis.
Those teams are better constructed collectively than the Spurs. So,
but I think they could definitely compete. I think they can definitely compete. So what we're gonna do, man? We're gonna open up the airwaves for you guys. What we're gonna do? We're gonna have you call into the show. All right, join the show. Give us your thoughts. I'm about to put the link right here in the comments, guys. And if you got anything to add on about our Spurs, not even about the San Antonio Spurs, you got a thing to add about Victor Wembanyama, join in on the link. The link right there is in the comments. Join the show. You do not have to have your camera on. We can just hear your voice. Big Baby Chrissy, if you got something to say about the Spurs, chime in. We want to hear you. I want to hear you. You do a lot of this. I need you to come on, do it on the show. Right?
I also want Big Baby Chrissy to publicly say what she typed in the live chat. I want her to put that onto this broadcast. I want her to actually say that on air so she can understand what she said.
The M word?
No. She was talking about KD being middle of the pack offensively as a player.
Oh, I missed that. Oh, damn.
I want somebody to actually say that into the atmosphere so that way it's recorded forever. And people can hear that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we got Nino just joining the stage. Hey, man, shout out my boy G, my main man G. But Nino, welcome to the party, brother. How you doing?
Nino, what up, brother?
Can y'all hear me?
Yes, sir.
Listen, I've been watching a lot of 90s championship basketball. You know, I had to go critique it, you know. A little bit of 80s, a lot of 90s. You know, and the guy that came up, Bruce will appreciate this. Probably you too, Transform. I don't know where Sneed stand on this guy. Vic need to go watch this guy I've been watching. Named Hakeem Olajuwon. Now, I was aware of him,
Mm-hmm.
but you know, we was watching the guards. I watched the MJ. I go back and watch. Clyde ain't high on Clyde. Now I'm gonna be honest with you, but this is about who Vic need to be watching.
Yeah.
Hakeem Olajuwon had some of the best footwork. Now, you know, when I think footwork, we think Kobe. Most of the time, I think Mama. I ain't gonna lie. Hakeem had some stupid footwork, dog. Stupid.
Who did Kobe study? Who did Kobe study?
Kobe learned it from him.
Yeah.
Hakeem.
Well, see, Kobe gonna study everybody. Now, that's one thing about Bean. Now, we know Kobe study.
Yeah, but it's
Kobe took
documented.
from everybody.
Kobe leveled up his footwork working with Hakeem. That's documented.
Did he? Okay, I know there's a bunch of people working with. And you know what? I see. This is what got me though, Transform. I seen Hakeem. The finals, was it the finals when they played Shaq? The finals, I believe, finals.
Against Orlando. Yeah.
And Shaq was so strong. Now, he wasn't 0-1 Shaq. So I get, we gotta, that's why I don't know how we measure prime. But the footwork and the mid-range. See, they never told me about the mid-range Hakeem was working with.
Mm-hmm.
They just like the bag up away from the basket, and Shaq was having a hard time with that. If Wemby could master that and master the footwork, but we got this thing where, I'm gonna be honest, we take away points from guys that are just physically dominant. They take points away from Bron, right? They take points away from Wilt. Wilt might be the greatest of all time, honestly. They take a little bit of points away from Kareem. Who else just a physical? Probably Magic. Was Magic just physical like that? He was still
at the position.
He was physical at the position, but he's still more flashy with it. Vic need to say, damn, during all that, during what you gonna say about me? This is a league with 6'7", 6'6" centers. He need to go watch old Wilt Chamberlain. And y'all know how basketball, we was taught to play basketball. I was a point. The first thing you did when you got out of court was throw it in there to the center, and he get to make a move to the basket. And where did he open it?
That's where the offense started. That was the first part of the offense, phase one.
And if somebody gonna go back and run an old Shaq, he need to go watch Shaq too. An old Shaq film, it should be Wemby. He like 7. What? How tall is Wemby?
7'6".
7'6". And sometimes he's guarded by 6'6" centers. Sometimes a man holding him is 6'6", 6'8". Like, don't worry about what the people say. Don't worry about, we like people that go out there and shoot threes and mid-range fadeaways. You should be easily getting 10, 12, 15 points at the basket. In my opinion, though, I don't know, but in my opinion. He should be able to do a turn around something, and be right there at the goal. Like, how can you contest it? It's like KD shot, right? KD say he really don't see defense because how he shoot the ball. Well,
It's a high art. Yeah.
Wemby shouldn't really see defense under the goal because it's no 7'1" centers, in my opinion. What y'all think about that though? Him watching Dream and trying to learn a little bit of that instead of going out there shooting 3 fadeaways.
Now, the rumor I heard is that he was going to try to actually link up with Hakeem, but they felt like Hakeem took that more as a, oh, you coming after my one of the best big man in the league type of conversation. So it's been like, they probably not going to work out. But you go to KG. I think KG is a very good alternative. Going to Hakeem, because like I said, KG was a force. He had a post fadeaway, 15, 20 feet. He got it. And I think if Victor adds that to his tool belt, you're 7'6" shooting 15-foot jumpers.
Oh my God.
You're already you're a great shooter. Dirk Nowitzki-esque. I can shoot that. You know what I mean? Like that right there would definitely put him in that 27 to 30 point per game range. If he just adds that, limit the threes, 8.8 a game for a 7'6" guy. That's way too many.
At 8.8 a game, there were games where he took 12 and 11, and
yeah, like that's too many, Sneed. That's way too many for a 7'6" guy.
It doesn't matter that he's taking threes. It's when he's taking threes, he's not doing the other things.
Exactly.
See, this is the conversation people don't want to have about players. They think just because they can do a certain thing, that means they should do a lot of it. It's the opposite when it comes to threes. Just because he can make 35% doesn't mean he needs to take more. It actually means he should take the other things which hurt the defense more.
Yeah.
The offense is predicated around you doing what you need to do to score. The Spurs will be their best when Wemby is doing damage closer to the rim. Bro, the defense, the lowest percentage shot in the league is the 3.
Yeah.
From 27 feet when they're 4 steps behind the line. Defenses are getting bailed out. They don't think about that. It's low percentage.
Hey, Sneed, do you think it's because they see people, the players kind of see that we as spectators sometimes, I don't want to say we punish them because real basketball players, you go with your advantage. But the masses, we in totality, we do punish the incredible forces and the taller players. Like, he just 7'7", so he's supposed to do that. Yeah, but stop it. That's what kind of stuff I be saying. Well, stop it.
Yeah, I agree with you. But I'm looking at Wemby specifically. There's 100 players in the NBA that will take a 27-foot 3.
Yeah.
And everybody and every defense is getting a break when they do it. Wemby, anywhere near the paint, is the highest percentage shot of any NBA player in the league. I don't care who if he's within reach of the rim, like one step and a shot, that is the highest percentage shot in the NBA, any player.
And on top of that, to add to your point, Sneed, you're 7'6".
That's what I'm saying. The ball goes up, it's at 12 feet.
You getting the ball, like because you already know where your shot's going. You following your own shot. You already hands above everybody else. You don't really have to jump to get their own rebound.
Wemby's comp is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Yes,
like that's.
But what I'm saying, what I was asking, do you think he hears the skill perspective or because if he do this, what we saying, there will be people, probably new generation, that say, oh, you just 7'7". You're supposed to score 35 a game because you're scoring it all in the paint. Now we know that you're supposed to work to your advantage, but this the type of stuff that goes on.
Do they say this
with
about
this new
Shaq?
generation?
Do they say this about Shaq, Nino?
Yes.
Shaq
They say what do they say all the time? Shaq was just the dominant. He was just bigger than everybody.
But
that's
what happened in Shaq, what happened in Shaq's career? Did he win as much as he could have?
No.
My opinion, he didn't because Kobe said he was lazy. I ain't gonna say that, but
he was. He was. He was very lazy.
He was. The only
only
reason the Lakers didn't win more championships with Kobe and Shaq is because Shaq was lazy.
He said it.
Why would
I
Kobe
never
want
worked
to
during
give
the
up
offseason.
Shaquille O'Neal?
Yeah.
It
No,
was literally just
I will
work
say this
ethic.
too. It was one more thing though. Kobe was tricked. I always say this. I will tell y'all this. Kobe was tricked. Kobe said it that they were saying that he was the second, and Kobe was like, "Hey, hold on now. This is good."
What bothered Kobe, Nino, was they were saying that Kobe was second and Shaq was lazy. He could not reconcile that. How is a lazy guy better than me?
Right. But the people, what they were saying that his championship wasn't gonna count and all this. He was tricked. I'm telling and I blame y'all MJ fans. The MJ fans did it to Bean. They got rid of his best player. They made him get rid of Shaq. That's why you got to put Shaq up there. So they was, but
Yeah,
Shaq
but
was
Nino,
lazy.
they lost. They lost in the NBA Finals to the Pistons. There was proof that Shaq's best years were beyond him.
They was into it though. They talk about they could have won that, but it take when it was chemistry. Karl Malone was doing some bull jump behind Kobe back. See, it was a lot. So I
It was a
give
lot.
everybody. I ain't want to say a pass, but I kind of give them a pass.
But the nice
Kobe
thing
and
is,
Shaq
Nino,
beefing.
Wemby is nothing like Shaquille O'Neal from the mentality standpoint.
No,
Yet.
you right. No, you right. That's what
Yet.
I'm saying, Transformer. How can we get that?
Yet.
Listen,
Working out
I
with
don't want
KG is a good start.
Yeah.
the
Working out with
specs.
KG is a good
Y'all
start.
right. I'm not
Yeah.
saying I'm saying I agree with what y'all saying. Keep the KG the mid range because he got a shooting touch that Shaq didn't have.
Yeah, but
But also
what
add that
KG
into
is
his
giving,
game.
hold on, Nino, what KG is giving Wemby is not, he's not teaching him how to shoot a jump shot.
He's teaching mentality.
It's decision making, it's positioning, it's movement,
Ooh,
it's
okay.
process, it's philosophy, it's basketball IQ. He's trying to give him game, not the
That's very
game.
important.
He's trying to
Very
give
important.
him game. He's trying to teach him the other things that got Garnett to the Hall of Fame, which was
Okay.
longevity, which was consistency, which was excellence, which was offense and defense, which was leadership, which was commitment, which was unselfishness. That's what got KG into the Hall of Fame. It's those things. It's not just a conversation about jumpers. It's basketball philosophy that he's teaching it.
Well, that's very needed in today's game. See, I take what y'all be saying because y'all be having some truth in it with today's game. Now, as far as the skill, and you just broke it down perfect. I will give y'all that. I went back and watched the '90s. It wasn't. It was still skilled, but damn, what's the word you just said? It was a lot of that structure. MJ would walk you down, let them run through the triangle, walk all the way to the side of where he want the ball at, and go to work. And I said, man, this is Kobe. I'm talking about, bro. Yeah, so y'all be saying a lot of truth now. It was some stuff I still don't agree with, but hey, I went to watch. I said, this is crazy. Karl Malone was Gary Payton. I'm gonna let y'all go, but I got shout out Gary Payton. He went up on
GP.
my board from back in the day. Was a dog. Clyde Drexler. I don't know. Ah, 50 iffy. I'm iffy on Clyde Transformer. You gotta teach me something about Clyde. I don't know. I
Why?
don't know
What's
about it.
iffy about him?
He had that. He had the. He was like, I'm gonna say DeMar DeRozan.
No,
He had it, but it wasn't. He wasn't aggressive enough. He wasn't. I don't know. They were saying he was like he Kobe and he like Kobe. He like Mike and all this. No, no, no.
You got to go back and watch Clyde the Glide, man.
Clyde the
I
Glide is
watched him.
crazy, bro.
I didn't see it. I'm talking about but I did just watch the finals against Mike though.
Okay, yeah. You
So
watch everything else. A better
and
team playing Clyde Drexler is different than watching Clyde Drexler. You got to watch him.
but then I gotta take him off I gotta take you off of that what they was putting you on. When I went to watch Hakeem in the finals, I said Hakeem can play it in it. I said, dang this. I gotta go watch a little bit more of these old school because Hakeem could play anywhere.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Hakeem is a timeless player. You take him out, put him into any era, he dominates. He's league MVP. He's defensive player of the year. He's an NBA champion. I don't care where you drop him into the timeline.
He can play.
That's it.
He can go at
Pure
threes.
footwork alone
MJ
is
could
gonna
play
give you
in the
25,
era.
30.
I don't know where the MJ could play. MJ was MJ. Now the criticism, and I know I'm off topic here. The criticism about y'all basketball though, Transformer, is y'all was saying everybody was playing airtight defense. I didn't see that now. It was a lot of clanks and clanks going on from the 3-point line. I don't know if MJ and them, the Bulls, were just smarter than everybody, but they wasn't guarding you at that 3-point line. And then the Ainge had a three from what I seen. And Ainge could have really took over the game because he had open shots, but he didn't shoot a lot of threes compared to today. He was open a lot, but he wouldn't just shoot it. I don't know if that's how the game was played or what, but I'm like,
yeah. I mean, you spoke it right out of there. When they instituted the 3-point line, coaches didn't like it right out the gate because that was something that they didn't practice. You don't want to put in the game something that you don't regularly practice. If you're not a known 3-point shooter like that, and we're not doing that in practice, and that's not a part of our game, why am I changing it? Just so you can shoot more threes? No.
oh, okay.
Play to what works. We play inside out.
Was Ainge considered as a 3-point shooter? I don't know. I'm really asking because he was
his solid.
Shot looked good.
Yeah, he was solid, but that's just that wasn't the philosophy back then. Threes wasn't the focal point of the game. Nowadays, we look at the 3-point line like, why did they shoot? Why did they do this back in the day? That's because when it was instituted, just like if they institute a 4-point shot, God forbid, 35%, nobody's going to come out shooting it officially, and the coaches are going to be like, we're not putting that in our game if it's not there. But give it about 10, 15 years. You're going to see a lot more coaches like, I mean, let's add that 35-foot shot.
Here's why the NBA didn't promote 3-point shooting in terms of the coaches and the teams. It was 28% likely to go in 1979.
Yeah, that's low.
28%. It didn't exceed 30% for like 10 90s? Years.
Yeah.
Like the mid to late 80s.
Okay.
It didn't consistently get above 33% until like the 90s.
Yeah.
Like it was the least, like analytics is so basic, people overblow it and say it's this complicated thing. The least likely shot to go in is the 3-point shot.
The 3. Yeah. Shaw was a nice 3. All right, and I'm gonna let y'all go. This is my last one. I wish Bruce were here. This for Bruce and you, Sneed. This for Bruce and you, Sneed, because Transformer be down. I went and watched the Bulls. And y'all, I know I heard Bruce say this. I don't know if you say this. Oh, why does the point guard can't do his job and this and that? Because Brun on the court. That's why I say this for last. I know y'all. He who shall not be named. I watched the Bulls play the Trailblazers. That series. I never seen the point guard bring the ball up for the Bulls. You want to guess who brought the ball up for the Bulls?
Jordan.
No, it wasn't even MJ.
Pippen?
Scottie Pippen was playing point guard that whole series. He kind of playing just like Brun. Well, Brun playing just like Pip. I said, man, this is hypocritical. Phil Jackson way ahead of his time. And I'm going to let y'all go. I want to hear Bruce answer that. And y'all too, what y'all think about that. So they been had point forwards. Why don't y'all just say, hey, the stuff y'all doing now, that stuff was done back then. Instead of saying, why does Brun do this or this and that? That make us think like we ahead of the times. But when I go back and watch it, a lot of stuff was actually done back then.
Yeah.
Might not get credit for it because we don't know. But
yeah.
But loving the show, man.
Hey, man. Well, I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it, man. It's always good having you on the show, brother. Stay tuned.
Oh, yeah. So how you get off?
I got you, brother. Point forwards. Oh, man, that's a good one. I'm not finna let LeBron hijack this segment. Yes, Scottie Pippen was a point forward. Great point forward. LeBron came in the league as a point forward. I mean, he was positioned at point guard. Yeah, I get that. He's a point forward. He's just one of the best at it. Primarily predicated his entire career from being a point forward. I'm great at. I can score. If I need to, I can show that I can score. But I'm a facilitator as well. Just one of the best at it, man. That's what I got. He's just one of the best at it. Scotty's my heart. Yeah, I remember you telling us that, Sid Bubba. But I'm not going to let LeBron hijack this segment. Nope. He who shall not be named. Going back, I'm not going to mention his name for the rest of the show. And guess what? The rest of these topics are NFL, so I don't even have to. I don't even have to.
They're trying to knock you off your line, bro.
Knock me off my line. Try to knock me off my pivot, Sneed. Trying to knock me off my pivot. Well, I was just about to move on, but the one of Brucey's minions is here. And I'm pretty positive he who shall not be named is going to happen. One of Brucey's minions.
Hey.
What up, brother?
Good morning, y'all.
Good morning.
What's going on, stupid?
Beautiful Sunday morning, right?
Check out that hat, bro. Look at that hat,
Look at
though,
that
bro.
hat.
Just
Shout out
show
to
him one
that,
time,
bro.
bro.
You know, I got to represent for the gang. You know what I'm saying? Got to represent for the gang, you know?
Mm-hmm.
We appreciate it,
man,
brother.
About Wemby, first of all, let me get this KG take out the way. I seen Big Baby Chrissy saying something about KG was a mediocre
Offensive player.
I could have kind of agreed with that. He wasn't an overly well, okay, let me say this. You know the rumor around the NBA that KG is a fake tough guy. You know that, right?
That's
the rumor, right? That's the rumor, right?
Okay.
Ever since he said he made Lala taste when Lala tastes like Cheerios, when he said that to Carmelo.
Carmelo, yeah.
Remember that?
Mm-hmm. And Carmelo pulled up to the bus after the game. Yep.
Well, I see Wemby. I see him and Wemby working out together, or I guess KG trying to steal some of that, that edge that he had into in him. But truly, KG, I never was a KG type guy. I mean, I'm trying to make the subject about KG. He wasn't an extraordinary offensive guy. I mean, what is
but
he?
He had moves.
First of all, what is he supposed to be teaching? What do we supposed to be teaching Wemby? That's what I want to know. What is the
footwork?
Okay.
Mentality.
Okay.
And that 15-footer he was great at.
Okay.
People forget KG was that 15, 20-foot range, KG was a problem.
Okay.
KG was a huge problem. That mentality in today's league, if KG was to be playing now, he's a force.
Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why this is a good
thing. It just
thing.
overshadows everything.
Let me tell you why this is a good thing.
Go ahead.
Transformer. This is why. I'm going to just list off the games played per season by Kevin Garnett.
Yes.
80, 77, 82, 99, which was lockout, 81, 81, 81, 82, 82, 82, 76, 76. This is a center that played
Powerful.
76, 81, 82. See, this is the game.
Okay.
Availability is the game.
True.
And then let's talk points, right?
Right.
Offensive. Okay. 21, 23, 22, 21, 23, 24. This is a league MVP.
Yes.
This is elite defense, all NBA first team.
I truly believe they gave that to him that year, but go ahead.
But he's all NBA first team defense every year. In his prime, first and second team all NBA defense. He's in an era with Tim Duncan. He's an era with Shaquille O'Neal.
I got you.
He's in it so his competition, when I look at bigs, KG was in it. He was ultra competitive in all these aspects of a big.
He wasn't that competitive when he had to run east to join the Celtics to get a championship ring. He was getting his butt kicked every year by Tim Duncan and Chris Webber and them.
Can we agree that Tim Duncan was better than KG?
He was in his way.
See what I'm saying? Can we agree that the Lakers were better than the Timberwolves in that era?
But stop acting like KG with this super alpha dog leader. He wasn't. He couldn't make no noise in the West. That's why he had to go east.
Name 5 better players than KG in the NBA while he was in his prime.
To me personally,
yeah.
So we'll make it easier for you. I would say his prime was anywhere from 10,000.
Okay. Tim Duncan, Shaq, Kobe, Chris Webber.
Chris Webber,
C-Web, Allen Iverson. Prime
better
C-Web.
Better
Sacramento
than KG.
C-Web. That's in my opinion, Sneed.
About the total of the prime.
Oh, the total prime?
Yeah, not just the peak.
I'm gonna take
C-Web off. The length of prime.
I'm gonna take C-Web off. Okay, you got Kobe, Shaq, Allen Iverson, Tim Duncan. Who was in the East?
Tracy was out there.
Tracy McGrady, Vince Carter. Okay, you got that.
But is it a fact that KG was getting his butt kicked in the West? He had to run east and hook up with the super team, the first big three, the first super team. Understand what I'm saying? Y'all try to make it seem like, KG's this super leader and he's this super alpha dog type guy. He couldn't make no noise with the true alpha dogs.
I think you're missing the point. You're missing the point that we're trying to make.
What's the point you're trying to make real quick? Make it short.
Nobody ever said that KG was the best player in the league.
Yes.
Did Sneed, you say that? I don't think I said that. We're not saying that he was top 3 best in the league during his prime. Did I say that?
Yes.
I didn't say that. Sneed, did you say that? We didn't say that. What he can learn from KG is what we're saying.
Yeah. Okay, I got what
you can learn anything from anybody who played in the NBA. If you played, how many years did he play? He played for 21 years. For a man who played 21 years, I can learn something from a guy who showed me he can stay from 19 years old and retire at 39.
Absolutely.
I can learn something from him. What we're saying about Victor Wembanyama and KG, not saying he was this ferocious dog and he was this best player in the league. When KG was in his prime, what he can learn from KG, work ethic to make me last 21 years, footwork, 15-footer, mentality of the game, right? Jokic don't got that mentality. Embiid don't got that mentality. So it's up for grabs. That best big in the league, it's up for. I can be in that conversation. I instill some of that, just that, a little bit of toughness.
Yes.
Force myself inside that 15, 20-foot range. Learn some footwork from KG. I could grow to be a much better player. That's what we're saying. We're not trying to put KG on this pedestal that he is an all-time great, but he was like the best when he was in his prime or something like that. He was one of the best when he was in his prime. We're talking about what are some tools that Victor Wembanyama can add to his tool belt from KG. That's what we're saying. Yeah, that's what we're saying. Victor Wembanyama is not going to be KG. That's not what we're saying. Don't be KG. Add something from KG. Kobe Bryant and Hakeem Olajuwon. They're nowhere near the same player.
I got you.
Not even close. So Hakeem is a center.
So KG also, I'm sorry. Yeah. So KG also could teach Wemby by coming up short in the playoffs every goddamn year in the Western Conference. You can teach him about that too, huh?
It's
coming up small in Muggsy Bowls in the playoffs.
It's a team game, bro. Jeez.
Okay. Hey,
he made a Western Conference Finals.
Oh, what doesn't matter? What does that matter? Did he get the ring? Did he hoist the Lombardi? Did he hoist the Lombardi?
We're not going to say he got cooked every single time. I mean, he made it to the Western Conference Finals.
Because of who? The Baltimore boys, Sam Cassell, got him over the hump. You best believe that. Sam Cassell was on that team, man. Hey, man. Hey, Transformer, do me a favor. There's a guy in the chat named Hey, It's Hugs. Put that comment up.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Hugs, how you feeling, brother?
Uh-oh.
Fake angry guy that seems to be wrong a lot. Well, hey, everybody has their opinion, Mr. Hugs. Well, you have your opinion to feel how you want to feel, brother. Hey, and welcome to the Format Podcast. You're the first time I haven't seen you on here, brother. And
hit that like button, Hugs, for your boy.
Make sure you hit the like and the share and a comment, brother. Ted Turner, hit the next comment. Hit the next comment.
Bang bang.
It's getting real.
This dude is relicking. Hey, Ted Turner, show face, brother. Come on, hey man, hit the link, man, and come on and express how you feel, my guy. This is the Format Podcast, and welcome. The first time I ever seen you on here, and I appreciate if you check in more often and donate to the channel. Now, absolutely. As far as Victor Wembanyama, I'm gonna say this. Y'all might call me crazy. The San Antonio Spurs will be the 4th seed in the West this year. Victor Wembanyama. I'm ready to say this, and I'm always right when I say what I got to say.
Appreciate it, Hugs.
He will win Defensive Player of the Year, and he will be in the MVP conversation this year.
Absolutely.
And the Spurs will make the playoffs this year. You better believe that.
Absolutely, I agree.
As far as the number, you said 27, 11, and 4. I guess that sounds about right.
Yeah.
27, 11. Now, he can average 30 if he cut down on those damn threes now.
But that's what I want him to instill from KG.
I want him to bang. You
that 9 to like 6.5 or something like that. Yeah.
You're 7'6", brother. Okay, you have a slender frame, but your strength is in your height. That's all you do is put your hind parts on. That's all. Spin, hook all day. So,
Hey, Brucey,
yeah,
can I throw this in here real quick about those threes? Just because you brought up the threes. As long as the threes are in game flow, I'm good with a three. I just don't want them to be the primary look for Wemby.
Right, not the primary look.
You shouldn't be hanging around the 3-point line
all the time.
Yeah,
should not be out there all the time.
What's that boy in OKC? Chet Holmgren. That's what he does. I hate. Why you too tall? Why are you there? Get in the post. 10, 15 feet from the rim. That's where you should be.
Since we speaking on Chet, he one of the main reasons they won this ring this year. That boy stepped up in that game 7. Hey man, before I get off of here, the kid, what's his name? Hugs. He in the chat again. He said he liked sharing, liked and subscribe.
We love it, man.
Appreciate Hugs. I appreciate you, Hugs, man. Check in every Sunday and on Wednesday nights. Hey, man, before I go, I got to say something to Mrs. Sneed real quick. Hey, Sneed, I was laughing. The girl, Big Baby Chrissy, called you DJ Khaled in the comment section. But anyway, Sneed, you said something about Darius Garland should be in the top 10 in the East. Before I get off, I'm ready to get off right now. That's an absolute joke. He's a defensive liability. Stop that, Sneed. You must be from Cleveland. You had three Cleveland guys in the top 10. You had Don.
He did have 3. Yeah, I caught that. It was 3. Yeah.
All right. So I got you, Bruce.
You're a Cleveland guy, right? You had Cleveland Mitchell in the top 10. This guy comes up short every playoff. He choked just as worse as KG used to choke back in the early 2000s.
So hear me out. I'm going to tell you like this. I'm putting a lot of pressure on the Cavs because I believe they have 3 top 10 players in the East.
Yes.
So to me, they need to be better because they have so much talent. They've underachieved to this point.
Yes, they get their ass kicked every goddamn year for the past 2 years when they make the playoffs.
How do you think I feel as a fan to watch this every year?
You should be ashamed.
I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed.
He does. He admits his.
I'm ashamed.
You got Darius Garland in the top 10 and don't have Banchero in the top 10. You got to be crazy.
I have Banchero in my top 5.
Top 5. He had Banchero in the top 5.
Okay, maybe I
possibly number 3.
But Darius Garland, the pick and roll softy, you put him in a pick and roll. That's a bucket every goddamn time, Sneed.
Same thing with Brunson. Same thing with Brunson.
Stop the Cleveland, bro. You're probably the same one who was pumping up Johnny Manziel when he got drafted for the Cleveland Browns. You probably thought he was the next goddamn coming.
Okay. This is not about Victor Wembanyama.
I'm just saying, let me vent real quick. Hey, man, ready to go. All right, I'm going.
No, Brucey. Somebody wants to say something to you. I believe Steve's going to say something to you. Keep it short and sweet, Steve. Keep it short and sweet. Short and sweet.
Yo, where's the flow? Where's the flow in hair, bro?
Short and sweet. Come on, Steve. Talk to him.
Short and sweet. That's like
What's up, Steve? What's up, Steve?
What up, Brucey?
What's up, brother?
Not much. Back-to-back days, brother.
Back-to-back days. What's going on?
Hey, not much, bro. I just want to call and tell you, listen, you're right about a lot.
Right.
And you make my day when you come up on the show. But how are you going to tell the world Chris Webber is better than KG?
At one point in time, he was. Prime C-Dub?
What?
Prime C-Dub, yo. He was better. Listen, he was a better passer than he was a better, put it like this. Okay, how could I say?
He was a better passer.
The only time
he was a better piece.
KG was in college because KG didn't need college.
That's my opinion.
KG went straight to the pros.
Tough.
C-Web was calling timeouts when he didn't have any.
All right, and listen.
Tough.
I'm ready to get off to somebody who's backstage.
Yeah, I got you, man. Go ahead. We appreciate you talking, Bruce. We know you're going to chime in on Shedeur.
Hey, Steve, stay on, Steve. Go ahead, bro. Do your thing. I'm going to hit back for the Shedeur subject. Go ahead, bro.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, hey, man. Hey, stay blessed.
Ted Turner, we got you coming up next behind Steve, brother.
I won't take too much. I just want to chop it up with Brucey. I'm Brucey's number 1 fan. I'm voting in Brucey in the next presidential election. Brucey 2028. I stand by this. That's my vote. I just had to come in and say what's up to Brucey and you fellas. Y'all are holding it down.
Yes,
praying
sir.
For you, Bruce. I hope you get better soon.
Absolutely praying.
I think it's good for Wemby. I'm not going to take too long. I think it's good for Wemby to learn from someone like KG because of the mentality, like all the fake tough guy stuff and some of the stuff. Like, no one's perfect. There's always flaws within every player.
Steve, that's not what makes KG great.
Growing young person. What's Wemby, like 19, 20 years old?
Steve, that's not what made KG great, is that he was a fake tough guy. It's
No.
basketball that
I'm
made,
not
right?
accusing him of that. I'm just saying there's always a narrative that you can
Yeah.
always pinpoint something. I agree with you, Sneed. I think KG was legit. I think KG was
he
a
was.
dog. I remember 2000 to like 2006 KG. He was a monster. Like I would argue individually, you could probably even say he was better than Duncan for a period of that time.
Yeah.
Duncan had more around him. I wouldn't say KG overall is better than Duncan, though. But for like a 2 to 3 year stretch, I think you could make the argument where it's like, man, KG might be a better individual player than Duncan right now. Career, obviously. Longevity, no. Accolades, it's not even close.
Not even close. Yep.
KG was at that level where it was like him and Duncan were probably the two best players. I mean, you have Kobe and AI. You had other guys in there, but like KG was at that level. But my point is, Wemby's what, like 19, 20 years old?
21.
21? What, like, why wouldn't you go learn from a guy like KG? KG wasn't as tall, but KG was a more slim guy. He can learn a lot as far as footwork, positioning, because KG didn't play like a slim, slender guy. He was tough, and he knew how to use his footwork.
He was strong.
He knew how to use his body and go against guys in that era that were bigger than him as far as girth. Pause.
Yeah.
But like, big pause. But all I'm saying is, like, there's no way that you could convince me that it's a bad idea for Wemby to be working with a guy like KG, what KG accomplished and what he did, and KG's skill set as a slim, slender guy that was a big in that era.
Yeah.
It's only going to benefit Wemby.
No, man, we like it, man. We appreciate it, Steve.
Yes, sir.
As
I'm
always.
off. Y'all stay blessed.
Bring
Praying for you, Bruce. Brucey 2028.
Presidential election on the way, man. We appreciate you, Steve, man. Have a blessed one, brother.
Thanks,
You too,
Steve.
fellas.
Stay tuned. All right, Ted Turner, welcome to the stage, brother. How you doing, man? Welcome to the show.
Man, I'm cooling, man. I appreciate y'all for bringing me up,
What up,
man.
Ted?
I'm from Ellenwood. That's the east side of Atlanta. I graduated high school in 92. I ended up going to college at the University of Akron in Ohio. I played Division I basketball. So I
Okay.
say all that to say this right here. KG was one of the best players ever to play in the NBA. I'm talking about straight out of high school. By the time he was 21, he was official.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? He was official. And then we talking about KG. His story is similar to mine. Grew up in the hood, whatever. Just happened to be one of the best players in his state, whatever. But actually grew up in the hood around real street dudes. You ever heard the story about KG talking about the time he was at the rec center? He pulled up and Jordan was like, "Hey, young fella, come on." And he
Yeah, I
put
know
him
the
in the
story.
game with them. And, Pippen, he said Pippen shot this, I'm talking about this rainbow three, like, man, get this dude off of me. KG get to the other end. Hey, let me get that. You know what I'm saying? He made his little move and did his thing. And they end up getting the arguing in there, though. And KG like, man, I had these niggas kill y'all in here, man. You tripping, huh? KG wasn't no fake tough guy. It was authentic. You know what I'm saying? But you can see the toughness in his game, though, because he played on both ends.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because we grew up watching Jordan. We was inspired by Jordan. That's why Kobe mirrored Jordan. We're going to give you the business on the offensive end. Then we're going to lock you down on the defensive end. You know what I'm saying?
But I don't mean to cut you off, Ted.
Definitely legit.
People,
Say it again.
I don't understand how this doesn't get enough credit. When you are first team all NBA and first team all defense, what's basketball? It's
Real talk.
50% of the game, you're on offense, and I'm top 5 in the NBA on that. The other 50% of the game, I'm on defense, and I'm top 5 in that.
Right.
What are we talking about?
That's why I don't respect LeBron James, because the era that we grew up in, I don't know how old you guys are. I'm 51 years old, but the era that I grew up in, you had to play on both ends. The best player guarded the best player on the other team. Wasn't no going to sit in no corner being the help man. You're the best player on my team. You got to go guard him, whoever he is. If it's KG, if it's Kyrie, if it's Luka, whoever he is, if you big enough to guard him, you got to go guard him. period. LeBron do not guard the best player. Okay, he old now, but even in his prime, he didn't sit down and lock down nobody. Kobe locking you down. You're not coming in the farm. You're not coming in his stadium, doing nothing. And then Kobe will go for 81. You know what I'm saying? He's just a different animal, man. But he mirrored Jordan, though. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the era we grew up in. Iverson, talking about some practice. What's practice? Practice is the place where I give you the business at. Practice is the place where you know I'm the leader of the team because I give you the business in practice every day. That's what practice was. I'm first in line and all that. That's the Jordan mentality. The young folks didn't understand it. They don't know nothing about it. All they thinking about is stats and stuff. When I play ball, I promise you, you ain't about to shoot 20 times if you can't guard your man. You're not about to even be on the floor if your man giving you the business. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
We played a different game.
Yeah.
We played a totally different game, man. But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all, boy, pulling me up, man. Was it anything else that we was talking about? Because the Bruce's dude was ridiculous.
Hey, man, we love Brucey, man. That Brucey is our guy. He's very, very passionate in what he talks about. He may be drawing
Passion
his
and
own
facts
show,
is two different things. You can be passionate and be wrong. I'm talking about he the face Stephen A. Hey, I love you guys, man. I be in the bushes, man, but I'm going to definitely stay locked in with you, man. And anytime I get a chance, man, if y'all pull me up, I definitely rock out with you, man.
Yes,
hey,
sir.
It's Ted Turner, Ellenwood Studios TV. We report the news. I appreciate it, man.
YouTube?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I just dropped my channel. I got a lot of stuff going on. I actually do real news and commentary, but we on this other side of YouTube, and we on like what is called the dark side.
Okay.
So we do a lot of, you know, fussing and cussing on the screen.
Yeah. No, absolutely. Absolutely, man. No, it's,
you know what I'm saying? But I actually drop real news. You know what I'm saying? So I really appreciate y'all bringing me up, bro.
No, man, absolutely, man. Salute to your channel, Ellenwood Studios TV, man. Holla at him. Put your link in the comments, man. We'll be sure to check it out for sure.
I don't think he can drop a link unless he's a mod. So
yeah, you're right.
If you could maybe put it in the private chat, we'll get it out.
Yeah.
Okay, I appreciate that, boss. Yeah, I drop it right before I go. If you don't just keep me off the
No, I can take you off the screen, but you'll still be in the studio. And
okay, it's just at Ellenwood Studios TV. That'll be I got it. I got you.
I found it.
You got it.
Appreciate it, Sneed.
Yeah, that's me right there. Look, let me show you something. That's the profile picture right there, right?
Gotcha.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, that's it right there. Yeah, that's what I look like right there. Hey, I appreciate that, fellas, man. Because a lot of people don't, you know what I'm saying? We don't support each other enough, and this the only way we're gonna actually grow. You know what I'm saying? Don't be a gatekeeper, man. You know what I'm saying? Open up the gate.
We support here. We don't do that stuff.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man. I appreciate it, guys, man.
Man, in the middle, Sneed, he has his own show. Anybody that has their own show, we bring them on, man. We allow you guys to have that opportunity in that platform, and we welcome you guys to share it. So that's what we're about, man. We're all about growth, and being on a format doesn't mean that we're going to gatekeep and everybody else stay on that side, man. It's all about collaboration and growing as a unit, and that's what we can do on YouTube, man. So we appreciate you guys and appreciate you for coming on, man. And salute to, again, Ellenwood Studios TV on YouTube, man. You guys stay tuned on that, and we'll be sure to check it out, bro. Absolutely.
So y'all do football also, right? Y'all doing non-sports, right?
Oh, we about to talk Travis Hunter, Shedeur Sanders, and Cam Ward are coming up next. We came.
Okay, I'm a Detroit Lions fan. That's my team. So go Lions.
No. Bye, Ted. Bye.
Go Lions.
Bye, Ted. Bye.
Appreciate it, fellas, man. I appreciate it. I'm gonna stay locked in with y'all, man.
All right, bro.
Take care, Ted. Good show. Good call.
Oh, man, Ted was doing so good, man. He was doing so good. And then he brought that Detroit BS up on my show. It's go, Pack, go. Not sure you know, but there's the dough. Obviously, he saw it, guys, man. But no, man, we appreciate all you guys for coming in and chiming in on that topic. Boy, we ran NBA so freaking long. We're definitely about to run through some football. The rest of the show, we get to talk about football. Sneed, say it with me. Football.
Foosball.
We're gonna talk some foosball, all right? Oh man, that was some great call in, guys. That was some great call ins, man. We definitely appreciated you. Definitely appreciated you guys for chiming in. So we're gonna kick it off with Travis Hunter. Oh man, the two-way player, the number 2 pick. He was the number 2 pick in the NFL draft. The Jacksonville Jaguars drafted the kid out of Colorado, the cornerback, the receiver, the want to play it both ways guy. Well, he had his debut just yesterday, and he had a solid little debut. I'm about to pick up the stats here. Bear with me, guys. I definitely had it on my screen, and then I took it off of my screen. He played. There we go. All right. He had 1 reception for, Jesus Christ. I looked at the wrong person. 2 receptions for 9 yards, and he also played some defensive snaps. I believe he played 8 defensive snaps and 11 offensive snaps. What was your take on Travis Hunter? Was you able to watch his gameplay?
Yeah, so you got balance between his snaps. You've got, what was it, 8 and 11?
8 and 11, yep.
Okay, so they're looking to see what he can and can't do within the construct of their roster, within their philosophy of their offense and defense. And they just want to kind of see what he can do for them. The thing about him playing 2 sides of the ball, you got to pick your spots if you're the coach. The NFL is it's the most unique league in the world in terms of the athletes. So to be a starting caliber player on both sides of the ball means you're probably going to end up hurting yourself on both sides of the ball. See that there's the impacts, there's the injury risk, all that becomes increased. I think offensively, he can make an impact. You remember guys like Percy Harvin?
Yes.
I could see something like that, some packages where he's like that. Traditional routes, he's got the speed, he's got all these great features. He's a football player, an impactful football player.
Yes.
So the Jags are going to be tasked with, how do I get the most out of this guy in these situations, in these doses? Because I don't want him playing
both
all the snaps on both sides. It's just not going to work. He's going to get injured.
Yeah. You drive home a great point, and that was actually one of my points. Both sides of the field. Can he play it? Can he? Yes. Should he? No. If he does, it has to be sparingly. If I'm the Jacksonville Jaguars, who gets paid the most money?
Flowing hair, sunshine. He gets paid the most money. What haven't you seen out of flowing hair? He ain't throwing the ball well.
All right. So if I need to help the guy I paid the most money out to, which is Trevor Lawrence, how can I help him get better?
Give him elite weapons.
I got Brian Thomas Jr. Mm-hmm. Now I have Travis Hunter. Mm-hmm. That's where he should primarily be. And if you want to sprinkle in, if there's an injury, if there's a formation, if there's a package for him on defense, you can sprinkle him in on that side. But
3rd and 10, 3rd and 15, third and long situations.
Absolutely. He's coming in. He's got fresh legs. He had a little bit of rest since his offensive snaps, and he's coming in on 3rd, 4th down if they're going for it, and he can apply that pressure and really be more impactful on defense. Playing both sides of football, this ain't Colorado no more. This ain't Jackson State no more. Those are kids 18, 19, 20 years old. Some of them got ambitions to make it to the league. Some of them just happy that they got a free scholarship.
Somebody's got to play.
These boys is gunning for a paycheck. These boys is gunning to feed their family. These boys are grown men from the ages of 22 all the way up to 35 years old. Full body. They're aiming to knock you out, take you out, make a name for themselves, get paid. That's it. That's what they're aiming to do. You going through that on both sides of the field all game, your risk of injury just skyrockets. You're only 185 pounds. I can't have it. We're looking at the Devontae Smiths, the smaller type of receivers that are playing. They're getting hurt just playing that side. Mm-hmm. And now you got to go from getting tackled, making routes, catching plays, wearing out your legs, wearing out your calves, wearing out the quads, wearing out your Achilles tendons and things like that. Now you got to go play defense, where now you have to apply a hit, mimic the routes that are being ran by elite guys. These ain't just no anybody's that's playing at TCU or whatever other college you're playing against. We're talking the elite of the elite, the ones that made it on the 53-man roster after a strong offseason, made that roster. You're going against the ones in the twos on defense. The Jamar Chases, the T. Higgins, those line, you got to play those guys. I don't feel that degree of difficulty is too high of a risk for me to allow him, because Travis Hunter wants to play both sides as much as he wants. Absolutely not. Coach, will him in. Offensively, you are a package of my best weapons for the guy who gets paid $50 million a year. You and Brian Thomas Jr. are my future offensively. But here you go. I got packages for you on them 3rd and 7s, them 3rd and 8, them 3rd and long situations. Okay, there you go. You can go out there and be impactful, right? That's the only way. That's the only way I see him being successful playing both ends. I can't do it, Sneed. I'm not a Jaguar fan by any means, but I do support the Jaguars. Obviously, I'm here in Jacksonville, Florida. But that's how, to me, you're going to get the best version of Travis Hunter. That's in my humble opinion.
I agree. I think, if you're going to use him on two sides of the ball, it's always going to be situational. Yeah. It's always going to be, what are the game conditions? What are the game situations? What can I get from him? I also think part of it's going to be an evolution over the course of the season. Yeah. How they're using Travis Hunter in week 5 will be different than week 1. How they're using him in week 9, different than week 5.
Yeah.
You might see certain game situations where they're like, yo, we watched the film, we saw the outcomes, we like you here in this situation.
Yeah.
It's going to be an evolution. It's just going to take time to figure things out and then they're going to monitor snap count. And they're going to watch to see, is he still explosive at the end of the third quarter?
Fatigue. Yep.
This is the NFL. Everybody runs 4-4.
Yeah. What do most rookies say when they first enter the NBL? The
it's
NFL?
Fast.
It's fast.
It's fast.
Everybody can run a 4-4. Everybody. Quarterbacks.
I had this conversation. Remember, we were talking. Bruce said it in the comments last week.
Yeah.
Or the last show on Wednesday. I said, what's special about 4,000 yards passing?
That's average now.
That's normal. That's been average. Normalized. Now, I'm not saying Travis Hunter is normal in terms of athleticism. I'm just saying you're no longer clearly the best player on the field anymore. There's probably 5 other guys who are better than you on any given snap.
Yeah. No, absolutely, man. I 100% agree with you. Now, to the game. Had a great game. Had a great showing in his first preseason game.
Good.
But you saw some plays where defensively, okay, it was his size that's going to be a problem.
And that's not going to change much.
He's a $185. His frame, he could probably get to 195, roughly around maybe 200 pounds, depending on how he's going to wire his frame. Because you don't want those type of players to gain so much weight, because you're asking them to play receiver, then you're also asking them to play corner. That's kind of tough when you're a dual position threat guy like that, and you're that fast and you're that explosive. But his size is obviously going to be a factor. When you're tackling and getting tackled by guys that are all running 4.4s and above, these linebackers, they're going to aim to crack you.
Yeah.
How do players get paid the big bucks? Making the big plays against the other best players on the other side of the field. You're getting gunned.
The thing about Travis Hunter, he's more likely to get incidentally injured on defense, but he's more likely to get purposely injured on offense. Like guys hitting him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But even him trying to hit people, like there's a version of this, like we could talk about Denzel Ward. Can you name 5 more skilled corners than Denzel Ward? But I can also show you a guy who's very prone to injury because of build.
Yeah.
Like he's just built like that. And sometimes you can't really change what you are.
Yeah.
Because it impacts how you play. Your primary job. Like there's going to be time where we're going to learn over time what Travis Hunter can and can't be. And I think people are going to come around to it. Like, I do think there's going to be some situations where Travis Hunter is returning a kick.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, I could see that. Like, it'll be like the fourth quarter, they're down by a tud, and they just want the threat.
Yeah.
You know, that's the thing. He's going to be useful in these situations. He's going to be a situational guy. Like, remember I mentioned Percy Harvin?
Percy Harvin.
Good football players find their way in the game in all these different situations.
Threat everywhere on the field. He was a threat. Like,
I'd like to see some of that with Travis Hunter.
Absolutely.
You know?
No, absolutely. I mean, for me, it's pretty simple. Pretty simple. The Jaguars have a quarterback problem. They do. They don't want to admit it, but they do.
They need answers.
They need answers.
They need answers.
You paid this guy $50 million, and you still don't know what you have. What is the best way to figure that out?
Get him weapons and see what he can do. Yeah.
See what he can do. Put Travis Hunter in, I would say 80-20 or 75-25. 75%, he's in on the offensive side. And then that 25%, like I said, situational downs on defense where, okay, we need a jammer. That's my guy. Travis, get in there. Right? Situational downs, right? You're fresh. You're not huffing and puffing. You're not back and forth all day. We're not doing what you did at Colorado, where you're playing it was like 80 snaps or something it was something ridiculous. I was like, golly, man, how? And Coach Prime have to give him the extra day off from practice. Like, he didn't have to practice the next day. He got an extra day. That's not happening in the NFL. You're not doing that. No, I'm sorry. That's not happening. Them other players watching like, no, hell no. If he wants to play them two sides, he's going to have to play. Show up at practice on Tuesday. And you have to do the same thing we playing. I mean, we doing. So,
Transformer, how does Travis Hunter play and perform against the Ravens? How does he play against and perform against the Eagles?
Good luck.
You know, teams that possess the ball, right? And you're gonna be on the sideline if you're not playing defense, right? But if you're playing defense, then how many downs can you play? How much can you do to stop the most dominantly physical teams in the NFL? Like, that's a matchup you don't have good chances in.
No, you're driving a great point, man. Let me pull up this schedule here real quick.
Do NFL teams even game plan for Travis Hunter defensively?
They can gun for him.
But that's what I'm saying is, do I even game plan? Like, I got to be worried about Travis Hunter as a DB.
Mm-mm.
They're going to take chances if he's out there. They're still going to throw the ball. Can he stop a guy who runs good routes, an NFL player who runs and who does he defend? Is he going to follow the team's second best wide receiver? Is he going to follow? Is he just going to hang out in a zone? See, we got to learn a lot about this.
Yeah. And we're going to find out week 2. Who do they play week 2? Cincinnati.
Those are receivers out
there. That's
a quarterback.
You got 2 number 1s, and you got Joe Burrow throwing the ball.
Joe Burrow doesn't care
a lot about Travis Hunter in game 2.
Joe Burrow doesn't care about Travis Hunter.
He don't care about no receiver. I mean, no corner. He knows what Chase.
Jamar Chase would love to chew him up and spit him out.
And you think
T. Higgins would love to chew him up and spit out, like cook him on a double move. See ya.
You see who guard me? Boom, throw it. Throw it my way. I'm about to bust his ass.
And we're not trying to disrespect Travis Hunter.
Absolutely
this
not.
Is the league.
Yeah.
Guys get cooked.
Absolutely.
This is the league.
Top 2, that was top 5 picks in the NFL. The players that are already there, they're trying to make it. Welcome to the NFL.
Can he defend?
Everybody's trying to have that moment.
Can he defend Amon-Ra? Can he defend Jamar Chase? Can he defend Justin Jefferson? Can he defend the other team's number 2?
Yeah.
We're going to find out.
We're going to find out. So that it's going to be interesting. I'm going to give a list of teams, and we can think of some receivers. So Carolina is game 1, not too much of a bad game there. That should be a good game there. But he got Cincinnati, like we said, week 2 in Cincinnati. Then after that, he goes to play Houston. After that, San Francisco. He may catch a break because they're wide receivers are all banged up or either injured or don't know what the case is going to be. Brandon Ayuk or not Pascal Siakam. What's that? It's Pascal, right? Is it Pascal? The kid out of Florida, the receiver out of Florida. But then you go to Kansas City. Now we're talking elite quarterback, Patrick Mahomes, along with his weapons. Because more than likely, this is week 5. So what's his name that's going to be on suspension can likely be back. But you still got the kid from Texas last year, the rookie from last year. And you guys got guys like Travis Kelce. How are you going to game plan that? Because on the other side, you're playing receiver. You got Spagnuolo on defense. That's the defensive coordinator that you're playing against. He's coming. He's going to test you. Brian Thomas Jr. is going to draw the number 1 corner. So thankfully, that's going to happen.
How many targets?
Get the number 1.
How many targets a game was Travis Hunter getting in Colorado?
Ooh, I would say 14, at least 14.
He ain't gonna get that. He ain't gonna get that in the league
because he was number 1.
Right, he's not gonna get that in the league. And is he gonna be able to internalize that he's not gonna get that much targets? Is he gonna internalize the fact that there's gonna be a legitimate safety and corner that's kind of on his side of the field? Yeah. You know, is he going to be able to internalize that if the ball gets thrown as he's going across the middle, that a linebacker could deflect it no matter how good a route he runs or no matter how fast he is? And he's going to see defensive schemes that are complex. Yeah. That he's going to wonder why he's not getting the ball, but the quarterback can't throw it because there's risk. And if Trevor Lawrence does throw it and throws picks, Travis Hunter is going to have to also reconcile that maybe he's not that great.
Yeah, and now you're learning about your quarterback. You're learning because if I'm elite on
who was throwing him the ball, bro? Who was throwing him the ball in college?
Shedeur,
and he was accurate.
Very,
70, which makes Travis Hunter look pretty good, right?
He was throwing the ball. It was 70% completion percentage. Like the shit was high. It was extremely high. All Shedeur just had to throw it in his vicinity. Shedeur,
I could think of 20 things, Transformer, that is going to be new to Travis Hunter.
Yeah, it's going to be a culture shift. It's like and we're gonna learn a lot in the first half of the season. I'm just gonna say that because you got Cincinnati, you got Kansas City, and you got Los Angeles. Devontae Adams, Puka Nacua. We're gonna learn by your bye week, and when your bye week is in week 8. By week 8, we're gonna see a lot about what we can get out of Travis Hunter.
Let's give him some truth serum and be like, hey, what do you think about the NFL quarterbacks we play? Pretty good. They throw the damn ball like I didn't think they could do that. That was a tight window. How did he get it there? Yeah.
No, man, absolutely. But no, man, Travis Hunter, man, I think he's a great football player. Absolutely great football player. I just think we need to temper down the expectations of playing both sides as much as as he wants to. This ain't Colorado. And you're not the best. You're not the superstar of the team yet. You can be. You can be the superstar of the team, but not yet. Temper your expectations. Focus on being great at one thing. And when I prefer you being one of the greatest receivers because your quarterback needs it, right? Offensively, you guys need to be better. Go ahead.
He should focus just doing exactly what his coach asked him to do. That's his job. He should go in and be the best professional he could be. Soak up the game, learn as much as possible, study, stay physically ready,
I'm hearing a lot of things about
and just listen to your coach. Because if you do your job, nobody can question your progression, right? Because it's literally coach is asking me to do this. I just want to do it and help my team win.
Correct. And I've been hearing a lot of great reports out here in Jacksonville. The city loves him. He's very
likable, bro. He's a likable kid. Yeah,
loves him. They love him. Coaches say nothing but great things about him. His work ethic, his film study, everything about him. He's trying to learn. So, and that is going to show in his gameplay. But you're gonna have to experience it first. Like them first 4 or 5 games where he's just getting in tune with it. And this is gonna be a coach and learning coach. You got to think this coach just got here. Like he spent his time in Tampa, so. He's in Jacksonville, so he has to learn Trevor Lawrence. He has to learn Travis Hunter. He has to learn Brian Thomas Jr. He has to learn Travis Etienne. It's going to be a bit of a learning curve, but we're going to see what we can get up out of you. And I suggest, like I said, figure out what you got in Trevor Lawrence first. That's your number one problem. Figure out Trevor Lawrence. Unlock his highest potential by giving him two of the best targets that he can have in a single game. Brian Thomas Jr. at your number one. Travis Hunter is going to be your number two. And obviously, we saw what Travis Hunter can do, right? Just throw the ball his direction. He can likely come down.
Travis Hunter is going to be dangerous if the Jags can run the ball.
Yeah.
If they can effectively run the ball on first and second down, the playbook opens up for Lawrence, and you're taking chances and shots. You know, you get to use Hunter in a way that's really dangerous and presents a lot of problems for the defense.
Yeah. No, absolutely, man. I think kid's going to be great. I can't wait. I'm going to actually tune into some games this year. Let me see. Let me pick a game.
You're going to watch more than just the Packers.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I may try to go to that Cincinnati game. That's September 14th. Ooh.
That'll be what, game 3?
Oh, you know what? I might not make that game.
That'll be week 3?
That'll be week 2.
Week 2?
No, I'm not going to make that game because I'll be up all night. The fight is that Saturday night.
Oh, yeah. The fight night. Main card's starting at 1 a.m. and whatnot.
Yeah. Canelo Crawford was going to be the night before. So
huge.
More likely not going to make that game. Yeah, that game is a 1 o'clock too. So I got to be out there about like.
Ain't going to be able to do it.
What's on it?
Not going to be able to do it.
Not going to be able to do it. But I may try to make let me see, San Fran into September. Yeah, no. Vegas, Houston, Arizona, Tennessee, Denver. I ain't know. Oh man, all the good games are away. Yeah, I wanted to see Los Angeles because I want to see Devontae Adams play. They do have an asterisk by it. Oh, it's played in a neutral location. That may be overseas. That may
be overseas. Always play in London every year.
Every year.
Yeah.
And that's a good game. Man, I want to be there for that one. That's going to be a good one. Who knows, man? I might try to find my way overseas to watch the Jags play the Rams, man. Might be a good game. A little vacation time. But anyway, we're going to move on over to your guy. And this is where you, Sneed, get to hijack the entire segment because you have been ripping, you have been raving, you have been talking, you broke down film. Obviously, you're a Cleveland fanatic. Go Cavaliers, go Browns. Everything is Cleveland. Mm-hmm. And you got your guy, 5th round pick, Shedeur Sanders, made his NFL debut in the postseason, and his stat line looked like this: 14 of 23, 138 yards, 10 yards per carry. It's 9.9, but I'm rounding up. 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, got 2 sacks, and 106.8 quarterback rating. On top of that, he did chime in 4 attempts, 19 yards on the ground with a big 10-yard run. Sneed, how did your quarterback look? Well, 1 of 6 quarterbacks look.
Well, at least he was available. A couple guys aren't even they're not even healthy. So, I think what we learned about Shedeur is why he was drafted, why he was in terms of evaluating talent, why he was viewed as one of the more skilled and capable rookie QBs this year. Mm-hmm. He showed things beyond his years. Right, you're talking about an NFL rookie. I'm not saying he's ready to start week 1. Absolutely not. You probably actually shouldn't start him week 1.
That was my take.
Yeah, I don't think you learn that about a player in one preseason game, anyways. But what you saw was he made a couple of throws against a defense that, when I look at the film, was actually in position to break up the play, but he still got the ball there. Mm-hmm. So I saw accuracy in his throws. Mm-hmm. I saw progressions in terms of the actual play, right? So he looks receiver 1, receiver 2, makes the throw. I saw arm strength. I saw the accuracy. I saw decision-making. I saw him not rely on his feet. So he didn't get happy feet all the time and just get worried and, scared. And he made good plays. So he proved that there's a reason you drafted him. He proved that he was supposed to get this preseason start. And he proved that he has a roster spot. He proved that he deserves investment, is what he proved. See what I'm saying? Like, he deserves resources. He deserves the coaching staff to focus on him and his development. He proves that the Browns need to invest in him, right? As a future quarterback for their team. I saw enough to warrant another start in the preseason.
Agreed.
So the next game he should start. He should play the entire first half, and he should open the third quarter.
Agreed.
Whatever you do from there is fine, but you need to keep that same blueprint. He needs snaps. He needs to see different defenses. You got to see what he does against zones. You got to see what he does against man. You got to see what he does when these teams actually start playing their ones on some of these drives. You have to see, and you have to let him play with his ones.
Yeah.
You know, you have to like he threw
the points. Yeah, go ahead.
He threw that ball down the sideline to that. I don't even know who the guy was, bro. Number 37 or whatever. That's not a guy who's high on the depth chart. So if you're throwing that to Jerry Jeudy, that's a catch, and then it's yards after the catch. All you got was this one-handed catch from this guy because he couldn't get there. The throw was perfect to lead the receiver down the field. He's not Jerry Jeudy. If he's throwing that ball to Jerry Judy's sitting under it, and he's catching it in stride, and he's running down the sideline.
Mm-hmm.
So there's bigger play capability because he would be throwing to, what's his the tight end, David Njoku, for example. That's a threat, bro. Like, nothing wrong with Davis. Davis is a nice player, the guy who caught the 2 TDs, but he's not the one. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. No, Shedeur Sanders, and I'm gonna wrap this up. I saw Colorado. Yeah. Exactly what I saw. Exactly what we saw in Jackson State and what we saw at Colorado. I saw it in Cleveland. The exact same player, the exact same poise, keeping his eyes downfield despite pressure coming on his hip. I'm gonna scram. I'm gonna move, but I'm keeping my eyes here, looking at my reads. And if you look at some of those plays where it was a blown coverage or a linebacker got through, a defensive tackle got through, he's moving. He's going to move to his right. And he's going to move to his left, but he's keeping his eyes downfield because he knows one of y'all are going to get open. Mm-hmm. And my job is not to scramble. I'm not this elite runner. I'm not super, super fast. I'm not a Lamar Jackson. I'm not a Jalen Hurts. I'm not none of those. I'm a decent runner. I think he runs like a 4.6, 4.7 or something.
But everybody runs that.
Everybody runs that. So I'm not going to outrun this 4.4 linebacker that's on my hip. Nope. But if I'm keeping my eyes downfield, I got to trust the process, and I'm looking. I'm observing.
He got himself into trouble a couple of times.
Yeah, when he was trying
that happened.
Trying to scramble, make that play. I believe it was 39. What was it? The 39 drive where it was like
no, there was a
pressure.
There was a 4th and 1. There was a 4th and 1 where if he continues trying to scramble, that's a strip sack. It's 6 points going the other way.
Yeah. What was the one where he backed up, like he ran back like 20 yards?
That was the 4th and 1 at the 27.
Okay, gotcha.
They could have gone for the field goal, but that doesn't help you evaluate talent, right? Yeah. So they gave him the chance to do it. It was a pressure sack. The pressure broke through the line instantly. There was nothing for Shedeur to do. I think what Stefanski would have liked to have seen is him scramble right just to throw it out.
Yeah.
Just to show the maturity. So so next game, you're looking for those fixes to see.
But you saw that at Colorado. You saw that a lot at Jackson State. He would try that, like, okay.
But he had nothing to prove in Colorado.
Turn around. I'm going to turn this way, and I'm going to try to scramble because I'm going to try to keep my eyes down. His goal is to throw the ball. I love that about him. He's trying to look for the play.
But the coaches are
like, you got to throw that ball out of bounds, man.
The coaches are evaluating him as a prospect, so they want to see good decision making.
Yeah.
Right? So he's not perfect. He didn't have a perfect game. He had mistakes. They want to see the adjustments for next time he plays.
No, absolutely. He's going to get a lot of it. If they let him start, I hope they let him start because guess what? He gets to play Philly. Perfect.
If they play their ones, you're going to learn something about Shedeur.
I just need one drive. Just to see what he got. If Philly can give me one drive or they put in their ones, and it's less likely. This is week 2. But if they can give me one drive or they can sprinkle in some number ones, Cleveland, put Jeudy in the game. I can't evaluate this man fairly if I don't have his number ones, and at least for a drive. Give me Judy, give me Njoku. Let me see what this guy can really do, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because when he starts in the NFL, he's not going to have Caden Johnson as his number one. It's going to be Judy.
Mm-hmm.
So get that chemistry, and we're going to get to Cam Ward in a minute. Cam Ward got that ability. He had, not ability, he had that opportunity. Right. He got right off with it with Calvin Ridley.
Calvin Ridley, nice
right
player.
Off with it.
Nice player.
Nice player.
Mm-hmm.
Give Shedeur Judy. Let me see what he looks like with Judy. Let me see what he looks like with his tight end. The guys that he's really going to be playing these games, with. And he showed. I'm proud of Shedeur because he showed all of this even without it.
It may be part of the process, Transformer. Like the coaching staff might be looking at this doses, right? Okay. So here you played against the 2s and the 3s with the 2s and the 3s. Next game, maybe it is, a little bit different. Let's give him a little bit. Yeah, let's see. Maybe like we're gonna see what their plan is for Shedeur is what I'm saying.
Yeah, and I think if Philly comes out there with their wands, please give Shedeur his wands because he's gonna.
I guarantee
no joke.
I guarantee you, Stefanski is in contact with the coach of the Eagles, and he's like, "Hey,
play your wands.
What are you guys up to? Let me know because I kind of want to see what I got in this kid."
Yeah, And then the hype is real now because we've all seen it. We're like, duh, y'all let this kid drop to the 5th. So you got all this hype. The hype train is very, very real. It's very, very surreal on Shedeur Sanders. I'm pretty sure Stefanski is making that call, like he said. Hey, what you doing? Because I'm trying to see something now. I'm trying to see why my GM went to go grab this kid. You know what I mean? Like, because I thought we had Dylan Gabriel. I thought that was our future. Obviously, I might be wrong.
Could be. You don't know. Yeah, you don't know.
So no, I'm extremely, extremely proud of the kid, man. Obviously, he's living up to the name. Like I said, we saw exactly what we saw at Colorado. And I like what New Juru, I believe that's your name in the comments. I like what he said earlier. Slow start, but getting that rhythm, poise, accurate, keeping his eyes downfield, and he was in them end zone passes. They were between 2 and 3 defenders both times. He's showing that he has that power to get it there, and it's accurate.
So if you're accurate, you can beat man, obviously, right? If you're accurate, you can cook zones.
Absolutely.
It's just timing. You're just waiting for the wide receiver to break across the one zone that they're currently in, and then you're throwing them through in between the 2 zones.
Exactly. And then the touch, the touch throw from the sideline, you showed that he has touch. That was right over the corner.
I'm telling you, if that's Jerry Jeudy, that's going down the field for more.
Exactly. Right. So kid was making some very, very great plays. Like I said, I'm just proud to see it. I'm happy to see it. Everybody in the world was seeing it, was tweeting about it. The first throw, because first throw was crazy. I'm like, damn. It was 1, 2, 3, and my man Caden was right there. Boy, that was good. Thank you. So obviously, man, I'm definitely hyped to see what it's going to be like with his ones in there, man. So hopefully we get to see it. On to I almost forgot what I was going to say. On to Cam Ward. Are you ready to move on to Cam Ward?
Sure.
Because I feel like this is your guy. I'm letting you have this moment.
Hey, all I know is that he has the most potential on this roster. He's the highest upside player on the Browns roster. That's all. Upside. Talking upside.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm ready.
I think, what would you say? The juice is worth the squeeze?
The juice is worth the squeeze.
The juice is worth the squeeze. The juice is worth the squeeze, man. But yeah, man, Shedeur, we're proud of you, man. Keep going. Hopefully we get to see you played against the ones.
By the way, his celebration is money, bro. The yes, sir. Yes, sir. That boy good, bro.
Cleveland quarterbacks somehow know how to get celebrations. You got the money man's, like the money joint. You got around here with the flex. Now you got
You
Hey,
got to play on Sundays, though.
legendary,
You
man.
got to play on Sundays. You got to make the plays.
You got to make the play, and I'm pretty positive that he will. I'm pretty positive that he will. His mentorship from Tom Brady. You know, obviously Tom Brady wasn't the fastest, but he was great at what he does, staying in the pocket. And I saw a lot of that from Shedeur. He stayed in the pocket.
I saw him do that. So that play down the sideline, he stepped away from the pressure. The pocket moved a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
He stood in there, looked down the field, put
Threw
the
a
touch
dart.
on it. It was wonderful.
It was through a dart, and he kept his eyes. All he did was rotate his hips.
It's not hard to see.
But he's still looking.
It's not hard to see an NFL player when they're looking down the field. Their head is up.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? When a player is running for their life and scrambling, it's down. The crown of their helmet is down. You can see it. It's easy to see.
How tall is Shedeur? Shedeur is what, 6'2"?
Yeah, something like that.
Because he's not that tall, so it's obviously
no. He's a regular size quarterback.
6'1".
He's just a regular guy.
Yep, 6'1".
Yeah,
Shiloh is 6
regular.
foot. That's what it was. Dylan Gabriel is 5'11", so obviously 2 inches shorter. And Cam Ward, who we're about to get into a second, is just only an inch taller than him. So no, man. Thank you, Jeffrey Champion. He's 6'1". He's listed.
So where is he going to make his best plays? Just to the side, off the edge of the pocket. He's just going to do this little roll thing. He's just going to do this little step aside thing, and he's going to see the field exactly how it is.
Yeah. New Juro, I believe the stat line in the second quarter, he had more touchdowns than incompletions when he got the 2 touchdowns. Or was that the second half? Was it the second half or the second quarter? One or two.
He played the third quarter. I saw him on some drives.
Yeah. It's either the second half or whenever he started throwing the touchdowns. I think that was the second quarter.
His best plays came as he moved out of the pocket. Mm-hmm. But basically, he just moved the pocket.
He's just moving the pocket.
He didn't scramble. He just moved the pocket, and that allowed him to scan the field.
Yep. Absolutely, man.
And he was decisive. He made decisions, and he made the throws. It was beautiful.
Absolutely, man. You can't hope for nothing but the best, man, in Cleveland. Because I know Cleveland, y'all been going through it for about at least 50 years. Oh, man.
I hate you, Transformer. Everything was going so well, T.
It was.
You just derailing the whole damn thing. This is why our people don't have nothing, bro. Can't go places and act properly.
Grow up, Transformer.
Yeah, come on, bro. Go Lions, bro. Go Lions. Golly.
Go Lions. No. No, man, don't make our boy come back in here and talk about go Lions. Yeah, talk about them Lions. No, absolutely not.
Me and Ted gonna be cool, bro. He's been calling it.
I'm mad. I'm booing both of you. Boom both of you off the line. All right, man. So we're going to move on to Cam Ward. And after that, we're going to open up the phone lines for you guys to chime in on Travis, Shedeur, and Cam Ward all at the same time. Cam Ward, the #1 overall pick, made his debut as well against the almost said Steelers
versus the Bucks.
Versus the Bucks, man. Cam Ward, 5 of 8, 67 yards. No touchdowns, no interceptions, but made some great throws and looked like him and his receiver have been friends for quite some time. And Calvin Ridley, what did you see in that game for Cam Ward's first start?
I'll tell you what the coaches were looking for and what they saw. So what we're seeing from a lot of these teams, they're playing zones a lot on these QBs. I don't know if it's because they know that the guys can play man, but they're dropping players into zones. So what you're trying to see is where they spot the ball when they throw it, right? Because they're going to have to go over some zones, right? So they need touch, but they still need to make sure they get their timing. I saw good timing. I saw good footwork. I saw him standing in the pocket. I saw him with a little bit of that chemistry you spoke of with his #1 receiver. Like that's his arm is strong. I saw a throw off the back leg come in with a lot of fire on it. So yes. So, and I saw a couple of slot throws across the defense. Those you have to be careful about because on Sundays, you're going to be getting the team's #1s, which are the fastest, which are the strongest and the smartest, right? They know where to be. But it was good to see him stand in and make some throws. That's the thing, man. The happy feet from the young quarterbacks. You don't
didn't-
want to
he
see
didn't
them. Yeah, because, and I was talking about this on my video about Shedeur yesterday. If he scrambles on that one TD throw, he doesn't see Davis in the end zone because he'd be moving away from him. Instead, he stood in the pocket and made the throw. Same thing with Ward. I saw him stand in, pressure coming off the edge. He just stepped into his throw and made the throw. The coaches are happy about those plays.
Yeah.
Even though they only got 10, 15 yards, it's what they're doing in the play. There's no home run in the preseason.
No.
You're looking for specific situations. 3rd and 9, 2nd and 10. Here's what the playbook says. Let's do this. And then they executed. He made good plays. He made really good plays. Did you learn anything new about Cam Ward yesterday?
No.
All I learned was that this guy is doing it against NFL players. Now, here's what I'm noticing about Cam Ward and Shedeur. They're best in the shotgun.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Shotgun. Yeah.
I didn't. Yeah. So like, if we're looking at the next progression of what these guys could do, could they do like? Sometimes you got to go under center.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to go under center. And then like for Shedeur, I noticed his play action fake, his head was up and it was turned. So nobody's going to buy that, right? Now the defense knows what you're doing, right? So some of those subtle things, I saw some of that with Cam Ward too, meaning, there could have been, there were a couple of chances at some picks. There weren't any, but I'm saying there could have been a couple. He overthrew one on the sideline, which if he underthrew it, it would have been a pick.
Yeah.
That was kind of dangerous. But like, I thought he made good plays. The other thing we have to see with Cam Ward is progression. Most of his completions were first read. So we want to see second read. So we got to see a progression. There's going to be a play where Ridley's not open.
Correct.
We got to make the second read.
And obviously 3 targets, 3 receptions, 50 yards out of Calvin Ridley. So, I mean, obviously you, as a coach, you love to see it, right? So I'm going to call that, you love to see it like, hey, his number 1 was open. He got it to his number 1 3 times, 3 receptions. Obviously, they have some chemistry. Now, Shedeur this thing. Take Calvin Ridley out. Let me see him do this with the other receivers, right? Let me see if he can still have that same type of gameplay or that same type of
who else was their transformer in Tennessee as a target?
That played?
Yes.
I don't think his number 2 played. Who is the number 2 receiver over there? Oh, Tyler Lockett did play. Tyler Lockett played.
Tyler Lockett? Okay,
Yeah,
so
Tyler
if
Lockett,
I remember correctly, he was a deep threat guy for the Seahawks.
He was.
Okay.
He was the over-the-top guy.
Okay.
He got our asses in the goddamn NFC Championship.
You got you, bro. You got Hey, bro, the speed is dangerous, bro. There's a reason why the league drafts players like that. Speed kills, bro.
It's the reason why Bostic should have caught the goddamn onside kick. Or just got out the fucking way. We would have been in the Super Bowl. We would have got the Tom Brady versus Aaron Rodgers Super Bowl. But Bostic. I'm sorry. Did I go off on a tangent? My bad.
Yeah, you're drifting, bro.
Dang, man. That Bob punched a hole in a wall for that game. I was so freaking pissed off at that
believe
game.
it. Yeah.
But no, he had Calvin Ridley, he had Tyler Lockett, not Julius Chestnut. I think their other guy has a funny name. I want to say that there. I think he played. I think all 3 of his receivers, his number 1, 2, and 3, all played in the first drive. But clearly, but my point is, I want to see you take that away from him, right? Because that's what Shedeur did. Shedeur obviously showed I'm a good quarterback. I'm a very good quarterback. And you saw the same thing with Cam Ward, but like you just said, he went to his first read. You're seeing Shedeur, that was his fourth read. He's swiveling like, okay, eyes on a swivel, up, pocket's moving. Let me move the pocket, but I'm keeping my eyes here and I'm waiting. Up, there it is. Boom. And I can make that similar throw. I want to see a little bit more of that of Cam Ward. Obviously, do I think he can do it? Absolutely. I mean, I saw it in Miami.
His throwing mechanics are really sharp.
Yeah, and I think he has a stronger arm than Shedeur. I think his arm is stronger.
Maybe, yeah.
Just like nothing crazy, but I think it's a little slightly stronger.
Maybe it's by design. Maybe because he's throwing shorter passes.
Yeah.
Maybe he's throwing it harder, tighter windows. I don't know. We'll like I said, we just have to keep watching. Yeah.
No. We'll definitely see, man. We'll definitely see. About to pull up the Titans schedule here. Let's see what they have. Who do they have coming up next? They have the Falcons on the next preseason game. So defensively, no, they got a good corner there. I believe they got, oh my gosh, I can't think of his name. I think they got a top 10 corner in Atlanta. Maybe mistaken, but that'll be a nice little game. That is going to be this Friday at 7 p.m. on the NFL Network. So we're going to see them again. Hopefully he can get in the end zone this time. He wasn't able to get in the end zone against Tampa Bay, but, definitely looking for some growth. I would definitely like to see him without Calvin Ridley. Get a drive without him. You could, kind of scheme up what you can. Tony Pollard even played that game. So you had your number one running back, you had your number one receiver. So you had the guys that you're going to play with on Sunday in that first drive. I want to see him with a little bit without it, man. Shedeur has an average arm. Yeah. I mean, Shedeur is he's not your typical, explosive, athlete. Right?
He's not Justin Herbert.
But clearly, the hair is not.
He's not Justin Herbert. But you know what's crazy? That might be a good thing. That he's not Justin Herbert.
Cleveland versus the Chargers in a wild card game.
Yeah.
Boy. Would that be amazing to see? If Shedeur plays
only if Shedeur is starting. That's it.
Shedeur got to start.
Bro, I don't need to see Flacco, bro. I don't need it.
But I think you're going to see it in week 1.
Yeah.
You're going to see him or Kenny Pickett.
You ain't seen Kenny Pickett.
I don't want Shedeur to start right away. I just don't. I don't want to. You look at Lamar Jackson, you look at Patrick Mahomes, you look at those guys, they had that time, give them them weeks to okay, evaluate, see the game, see the field. Okay, boom. This is what this guy, okay, I can see what Jerry Jeudy likes in real time. I can see what Njoku likes in real time. Okay, I can make that throw. Okay, cool. Oh no, he likes this. Okay, cool. I can make that. And you're making your adjustments before you even step into the game. Because you're getting a little bit of the speed in the preseason, but in that real season, when all your ones are playing all game, witness it first. Mm-hmm. Okay, I see how fast it is, but I'm also eyeing where my ones where they like to go, what the offensive line likes to tap, what are they calling, what are they observing, how does my running back like the handoff, and utilizing a guy like Joe Flacco, who is a Super Bowl champion, right? A long-term veteran, and taking even some of his cues, okay, he keeps his head up. Okay, no, okay. When he's going for the play action, he's literally looking at the running back and he's literally snatching away at the very, very last second. I need to be better at that. Okay. I am turning my head too quick. Things that you can pick up on that when it's your time, okay, boom, A, B, C, D. I'm going back in the drawing board Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, practicing it. I'm ready on Sunday. Right? That's it. I think once you got that, insert Shedeur Sanders.
There you go.
Insert Shedeur Sanders, man. Because they got this. They're starting off a pretty tough schedule. I just not looked at this. Boy, y'all got a hell of a schedule. Y'all can legit start the season.
But you're not looking at the season our hearts are set out on a playoff berth. You're not looking at the season like it's, playoffs or bust. It's I got a couple of nice pieces. I got to see what this quarterback thing turns into. I just paid Myles Garrett. I brought in a couple of guys. I've got a pretty established secondary. So I've got things that can help me be competitive. Yeah. But it's really about what this team is going to become over the next 2 to 3 years.
No, absolutely. This schedule it's abysmal. This might be the toughest starting schedule of the NFL. Cincinnati, Baltimore, Green Bay, Detroit, Minnesota, Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. There's a lot of really good defenses in there, and there's a lot of explosive offensive players in there that you're going to have a hard time containing.
Yeah, that is
I expect, even you just look at a conference and at a division, I expect the Packers to be good this year. So they're going to give you problems. Yeah. I expect the Lions to be who they are. I don't think that's going to change. And then within the division, these guys are looking to knock your head off every play. So
absolutely. Your bye week is going to be in week 9. Do you see Shedeur starting before or after?
Before which game?
Before week 9. That's your bye week.
Just have to be an injury in order for him to get there before week 9. I think week 9 is realistic. Week 8, maybe if Stefanski's like the back half of the year. Yeah, I gotta actually. When's their bye week?
Week 9. Week 9 is.
It is their bye week. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think ideally that's what they'd want to see. Get him in after the bye week. It's an extra week. He gets reps, and who knows? Maybe there's blowouts in there.
Yeah.
And he gets a couple of random fourth quarter, couple of drives here and there, and you just get him some NFL full speed reps.
No, absolutely. I definitely see it. After the bye week, your first game is against the Jets. Then you run into Baltimore. Then, Vegas, San Francisco, Tennessee. Tennessee, you definitely want him starting. That's Cam Ward. I want to see that. That's going to be a great game to watch. December 7th, Cam Ward, Shedeur Sanders, the number 1 overall pick versus the number, 145th, 147?
Yeah, something like that. 30.
Yeah. 130, 140, somewhere around in the down under. That's where he got drafted.
Like 150 something. Yeah.
150 something. Let me see. Shedeur Sanders draft pick.
Bro, every NFL team passed on him 5 times. Every NFL team passed on him 5 times.
Yeah. Honestly, if we didn't have J-Lo, Green Bay, what we doing?
Mm-hmm.
That's our typical guy.
Mm-hmm.
Keeps his eyes down the field. We like accurate quarterbacks. That's him. He's not going to kill you with his legs, but if he gets out of that pocket, he can go make a play. He can get you 7, 8, 10 yards. If he can break something open, I would have liked it. But we got J-Lo, and we just paid him a hefty salary.
He's there to stay, bro. That's the answer.
That's our third pick. So, our third back-to-back Hall of Fame protege quarterback. All right. But what we're going to do, man, we're going to sit here. We're going to open up the phone lines for you guys. We're going to allow you guys to chime in. Let us know. Not open up the phone lines, but we're going to open up the link to you guys. Come in, comment. We're going to talk Shedeur, Travis Hunter, and Cam Ward. So whichever quarterback you would like to discuss, please feel free to join the channel. Here is the link up in the comments. And boom, you guys have it. So come in. We'll give you guys a couple of minutes to talk about what you guys thought of Travis Hunter in Jacksonville, his start, Shedeur Sanders, his start in Cleveland, and Cam Ward and his start in Tennessee. Who had the better performance out of all 3? That's a good question. I want y'all to answer that. Yeah.
I think who was afforded the most play, right? Who was that's where it would have boiled down to. But if you could highlight the Joe Blacko comment from the live chat.
Eli Manning.
Let me say something about that real quick. Eli Manning won 2 Super Bowls. Do you really want to start comparing a rookie quarterback who literally played one half of football to Eli? Like, is that really what you want to do? A multiple Super Bowl champ to a rookie who played one half of preseason football? I don't want to make anything like that.
If he could be an Eli Manning for you, Cleveland will love it.
Are we maybe Joe Blacko is speaking stylistically?
Nah, it couldn't be.
I don't like. That's what I'm trying to say. Is do we really want to, peg him in there? Oh, got you. Okay. Highlight it. He says, "Son of a great player, extremely technical,
clutch in the big situations."
Okay, we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
Clutch in big situations. That's college.
Yep.
Technically sound. That's college.
Yeah.
It did show in the preseason film though. Like you look at his footwork, you look at his throws, things looked technically good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
I like it. No, I like that comment. Then in that case, yeah. We're definitely gonna see, man. The stars are bright, man. Of course, all the lights are on them. I think they broke a record for probably the most views in a preseason game ever. So shout out Cleveland, man.
That celebration though, Transformer, the celebration.
Hey, threw that touchdown. I know Dion did a backflip off of 9 toes, boy.
I'm both of them. I'm both of those dimes, bro.
Oh, both of Dion did a whole backflip off 9 toes. Not sure if y'all seen a person with 9 toes do a backflip. That was Deion.
Is the NFL fan more excited about Cam Ward or Shedeur Sanders?
Shedeur Sanders. Shedeur. Who's getting? Why is that a question? I don't even know how that's. That man has been getting more exposure than Cam Ward by a mile. By a mile. Folks forgot what time Cam Ward played.
You know, sometimes I feel like the player that
Shedeur is definitely the best.
Sort of villainized is like just bad press, good press. It's press, right? Like it's just it's just buzz. Shedeur's buzzworthy.
Yeah,
you know, he has stardom like energy in him. You know what I mean? Like, so yeah, better story. I agree.
I mean, he gives you that. It's not as Dion flashy or cocky, but it's like it's just enough. Like I got just enough of my dad to be like, hey,
people hated Dion as a player when he played. There was venom for Dion. They're like, oh, I'm sick of this guy. He's high stepping from the 30. He's running backwards. You know,
the man before the draft, at the draft was in gold chains, Jerry curl, sat back. This is what you get, baby. This is what you get.
Yeah,
they hated him then.
I think part of it also, like, he was playing 2 sports, right? So like he was showing people what you are not supposed to be able to do, but he's doing it.
I'm him.
Yeah.
I wanted to show you I'm him, and y'all about to find out. And when it comes time, pay me on time.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be worthy of it. Let's welcome into the comment section. Stop changing your name, Brucey. Brucey, man, what's going on, brother? I know you've been wanting to talk to Shedeur all game.
Hold on, man. Hold on. Hey, man. You got to switch your name up, man. You can't keep your name the same, man.
But that confuses me.
You already know what is a weird name to me. Stop the bull crap, man.
What you got, bro? What you got?
Hey, man, Travis, first of all, Travis Hunter, I'm going to say this about the young man. The young man will do things in the NFL that we have never seen before to levels. I truly believe, I'm going to call it verbatim, offensive play, rookie of the year, defensive rookie of the year. He is going to. The kid is an alien. I think Jacksonville will be better than what people think they are. I think Trevor Lawrence going to have a better year than what people think they're going to have.
That's a lot of expectations.
They got to kick it. And listen, anytime you got to kick it and make 70-yard field goals, bro, you won't be in every game. You know that kicker, what's his name? Jacksonville kicker?
Little? I think it's Little.
He made a 70-yarder.
I saw it. And they said he could have made it for like 72 or 73.
Bro, we're talking about the kicker, bro. We're having this conversation about the kicker right now, Brucey.
I'm just saying, bro. I say anytime a team have a kicker that can hit 70-yard field goals, they're going to be they never out of game. But I truly believe Travis Hunter going to have a great year, though. It's going to be I can't wait, man. I'm just excited to see
But what's a great year, though? You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you think is going to happen that's going to indicate this kid had a great year?
Let's say 60 catches, 890 yards, 10 tubs.
10 tubs?
10 TDs on offense.
Wow.
That's a lot. I would say 6.
That means they're basically targeting him in the red zone.
They're going to get 10. Yeah, they're going to be targeting.
Brian Thomas is a bigger receiver. He should be getting that.
He didn't pick that guy number 2 for nothing, bro. They're going to work him. Okay. Yo, Travis Hunter is a different animal, bro. This is something different we never seen. He showed it at Colorado, bro. Only concerns I have, he's not no chump. He'll hit something now. You see what he did at the Gold in one of those games last year. He cracked the guy at the last second and he fumbled him. He'll tackle now. He's a tackler. That's the only thing. His tackle technique is good. I think he's something different as far as his defensive stats. Let's say he can play in corner. He ain't gonna have that many tackles. Let's say 5 ENTs, about 12, 13, 14 passes defense.
Dude, he got
gonna have
high
a great year.
expectations for this kid, bro.
Boy.
Hey man, listen. This is my prediction. You don't have to, you ain't gotta hit.
No, there's nothing
bro.
there's nothing wrong with your predictions. It actually
like it.
matches your belief in him as a player. So I understand what you're doing. I'm just saying it's lofty. I just think you're,
Now the receiver, like 60 catches, 800 yards. I like that.
yeah.
I like
Yes,
that.
10
That
tubs.
sounds
You
really.
gonna get, listen,
10 tuds is a lot, bro. That's a lot.
10 tuds is a lot.
it's gonna be
You got,
easy.
you got Brian Thomas over there.
But let's get true. He gonna get a lot of touchdowns in the red zone for the jump ball. Ain't nobody checking Shorty in that and on the. He's one of those guys. He's like I'm not saying he's a Randy Moss or Megatron, but he's one of those guys where you can put it up and he gonna get it. He gonna out jump the next guy.
Yeah, I mean he's a great catcher. Eyes on the ball.
Yes,
very very crafty catcher. I mean we shall see. Honestly, I mean we shall see. It truly is all predicated off his quarterback. Is
Yes.
Trevor Lawrence going to be able to get to him? Because obviously Brian Thomas Jr. is going to be your first read. Unless the coach is coming in like, hey, make Trevor the first read. He's going to be the first read. Obviously, BJ is going to take the first option on corner. So obviously, you're going to put your best corner on BJ.
And
So
Cam, okay, true. Okay, now let's go to Cam Ward. The kid look poised like he ready. There's something about his body. Everything about him is his subtleness.
pause.
His subtleness, like his calmness in the pocket. There's no rush. He don't have pity pat feet. Like deer in the headlights.
Didn't scramble. Just
Didn't
move
scramble,
the
he
pocket.
just-
Yeah.
Yeah, his like. Who could I put an example? Like I said, Caleb Williams, whatever y'all call him, Caleb Williams.
Caleb Williams.
He's not like him for like pity pat
Fingernails.
feet, deer headlights. Like the moment is too big for him. When the rush come, he can't see. Cam got that body where he can stand it and take a hit and still deliver the throw. Tennessee got them a stud. They will be better than what they was last year. Man, we will see, man. Now that's
I like that Cam Ward. He found chemistry with his receiver right off the bat.
right off the bat.
Him and Calvin really look like they've been playing. Like that drive, it looked like they've been playing for years together.
Yes,
It
was
was
calm
chemistry
demeanor.
off
Everything
the
about him. Him and Shedeur, the total opposite. He's more reserved, more introverted. Shedeur is a more extroverted. Yeah. So as far as Shedeur, now the big topic, the big subject. This kid, I will say this right now, and you might smack me in my head, Transformer, for saying this. If Shedeur wins the job, which is possible. Which is very possible. Just like years ago when they thought Matt Flynn was going to win a job in Seattle, and Russell Wilson showed out in Seattle in the Seahawks and balled out in the preseason. If Shedeur gets the starting job, they will come out the AFC North as they will make the playoff as the 7th seed. I got them because listen, let me talk to you. Cleveland is for years, bro. That's not act like it is. Cleveland, it's loaded, bro, offensively and defensively. It's like they always been void of a quarterback, always. If you look at their defensive studs and their offensive studs, Joku, Judy, the new running back they got. I mean, they is loaded, man. I think if Shedeur starts day one, which is very, very possible, bro. If
I just don't like it. It's possible. I just don't like it.
Why not, bro? Tell me why you don't like it. Why you don't like it, brother?
I'm more of a fan, and you could say I'm Green Bay biased. I like when they sit a little bit. Not for a season, not for the 3 years like our quarterbacks, but like not Trevor Lawrence, but the Patrick Mahomes, the Lamar Jacksons, when they sit down and had them be observant for some weeks, allow them time to see the game in real time, watch certain cues and aspects of the game, and then boom. Because Cleveland's schedule is brutal at the beginning. So
is everybody else's. So is everybody else's in the AFC. They basically got the same schedule. Everybody in the AFC North got the same schedule, bro. They play the same schedule.
For a rookie quarterback, bro. A rookie quarterback. We're not talking for Patrick Mahomes, like, okay. For Joe Burrow, okay. Lamar Jackson, okay. For a rookie?
But that last name holds. That Sanders name. It's something about that Sanders name. Now, Steve and Bruce, they call me Sanders. Call me Sanders Glazer, and I twerk for the Sanders family, and they say all this stuff. And I mean, yes. I truly believe if Shedeur Sanders start the first game, if he start, Cleveland will win 10 games and get in playoffs because they got the talent on both sides of the ball.
They might start 0-6, Bruce.
They not starting 0-6. Not with that defense that they got, man. Not with that defense they got. Cleveland has been tough for the past 5 years. They just can't get their offense has been shaky. Injury prone with Nick Chubb, and they just can't. What about the 1 year when Flacco took them to the divisional? With Flacco. Okay, and y'all keep talking about he's young. Well, Flacco started his rookie year. Ben Roethlisberger started his rookie year. And look what they did. AFC Championship, both of them.
Okay, but are the weapons comparable to what Ben Roethlisberger had and what Joe Flacco had when they got in the league?
Man, let me see something.
Is Jared Judy like that?
Judy and Joko, yes.
Are they like that? Are they even top 10 in their position? Judy's not. And Joku's not. They're not top 10.
Bro. Listen. The AFC North will get 3 in this year. It won't be the Bengals not making it because their defense is slow. You see what happened yesterday? The Bengals not making the playoffs this year.
The Bengals gonna make the playoffs.
They're not making the playoffs.
They'll make it way before Cleveland do.
They're not making the playoffs, bro. Their defense is suspect. Defense wins games, bro.
Cincinnati is gonna be the reason why Cleveland don't make it. Because Cincinnati's gonna beat them.
Pittsburgh gonna
Cincinnati, be last game of the season is against Cleveland. They're knocking them out. If it comes to it, they're gonna knock them out. Joe Burrow is gonna put them out. Joe Burrow shows up when the lights is brightest.
And I'm gonna say this and about the AFC North. I know the Ravens are only gonna win 11 games this year. It's gonna be 11. Which come gonna win 11? 11, 10, and 10. Which you come gonna go 11 and 6, 10 and 7, 10 and 7.
I got them going with 13 wins, bro.
No, 11.
I think I had 12 when I looked at it.
It's gonna be a bumpy road this year.
Your division is tough. Your division is tough.
Yes, it's gonna be a bumpy road. It ain't gonna be no cakewalk, bro. The first 6 off the gate. But anyway, I think Shedeur Sanders has the potential to do something so special if they start him, man. The kid is ready. He done damn near played 40 college. He got experience, yo, in every level of college. HBCUs, which is tough, is highly underrated. Those HBCUs got athletes. Then he went to Colorado, turned the whole program around. He turned programs around. Come on, you don't see the trend?
I'm not mad. Hey, I'm not calling you a liar.
Has will be a damn fool to start anybody else but Shedeur, man. The kid got everything it takes to make things happen for your squad. He's an organized changer.
Let me ask you this,
organizations.
Brucey, let me ask you this real quick.
Let me ask you this, bro. Go ahead, bro.
Higher probability.
Yes.
If Shedeur starts week 1.
Yes.
Right? Higher probability he finds challenges or he finds success.
That's success.
Challenges.
The kid is right. Listen, if you watched the game yesterday,
challenges.
I don't see no challenges.
Look at the start of their season.
Or the other option,
Green Bay, Detroit, Minnesota, Pittsburgh. That's a gauntlet if he starts.
Or he starts later down in the year. So like week 9, for example, after a bye week, after some seasoning.
Yes.
Right? He finds a little bit more success in the back half of the year.
Yes. I think that's perfect for him.
That's your theory. That's your philosophy. That's your
looking at Cleveland
Steve. He has enough experience already. He turned the programs around, bro. He turned Texas State around.
College, Brucey. This is the league.
It don't matter. It's still an organization. That the energy, the vibe around him is a great thing.
Why are you trying to rush this kid, bro? Cleveland ain't gonna be. They're gonna be dog washed this year. They're not expected to do anything this year.
I don't make
funny at you, Sneed.
I don't make NFL decisions on vibes, bro.
Yeah, come on, man. Like that's just too much.
Like I get what you're saying. It's the energy. It's the star power. But I can't make NFL decisions because Stefanski could get fired.
Bro, Do you see the kid mechanics? His throwing. He's an NFL thrower of the ball. That's all you do is got to give him time. He's going to make things happen. He's not a deer in headlights transformer.
I'm not calling you wrong. I'm just saying you don't need to rush this kid. You can let him sit until the bye week. And once the bye week hit, you can sprinkle him in. Cleveland is not making no run this year in the playoffs. Stamp it. Stamp it, bro. That schedule is brutal. After the bye week, you still got Baltimore again. You got San Francisco. You got Buffalo. Then you got Pittsburgh and Cincinnati again. They're not coming out of that division.
Split with us. They always split. Cleveland, listen, no matter the season, Cleveland always beat us once. It's been happening for the whole decade. They're going to get one off on us now.
Okay, one off.
You're going to get one.
That's still five. That's 1-5. That's 1-5.
So you don't have no faith if Shedeur start that he can make a Cleveland a viable contender in AFC.
I think Shedeur, if he starts the beginning of the season, it's gonna be slow. It's gonna be slow. It's gonna be very, very bumpy. You're throwing them right into the wolves. I mean, you're throwing them right into the wolves. And again, like I said, because they could start off 0-6. They could legit start 0-6.
So can the Ravens? We started off 0-2 last year.
Not with the MVP, not with that defense of your secondary with Jai Alexander and all them boys. Stop it, Brucey. That's Baltimore. That's the Ravens.
I'm a realist, man. Listen.
Derrick Henry?
I'm a realist. Y'all keep talking about we going to go
Derrick Henry?
I'm sorry, yo. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I'm ready to say this, man. The Raven Nation get ready to smack the hell out of me. If they start Shedeur, I'm jumping on the bandwagon, bro.
That's you, but I'm gonna let you go, man. I got Joe Jones.
Somebody else go get their thing off. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, pause. Whoa, man. Yeah, go ahead. I'm gonna let you leave on that one. Nobody, Joe, you're not getting nothing off, bro. So before I welcome you to the stage, Joe, I'm gonna need you to get yourself together.
Don't even think about it.
Don't even think about it. All right, man. Let's welcome Joe to the show, man. How you doing, Joe?
What up?
What's up, guys? I'm glad I found y'all's channel. What's going on?
We appreciate it, man. How you doing?
Pretty good, man. Pretty good. I got a kind of a little bit of unique perspective because I am a Titans fan. I'm from Nashville. So I did watch Cam Ward. He only got 2 drives and all that. But he did good. I like Cam. I like his mentality. I'm going to be honest with you, though. When it was draft time, I wanted Shedeur over Cam. And I'll tell you why.
Okay.
Cam Ward is going to throw interceptions. He's going to turn the ball over. You even saw in this preseason game, and against that cover 2 in that corner, right? He was trying to fit it in there. That really should have been a pick. You know what I'm saying? So that is one thing about Cam that I don't love because my team's not good enough to handle turnovers. You understand? Our defense is not good enough. We don't have good enough weapons. All we have is Ridley and Pollard.
So Joe, the possessions are going to be premium for the Titans.
Exactly, 100%. And that's the reason why I really like Shedeur because, and this is a rare thing, when he was at Colorado, he had a lot of pressure. He got sacked a lot. Obviously, that's his number one thing he's got to work on is the sacks. And last preseason, he got sacked twice, right? He got sacked on that safety blitz, and then he kind of did a scramble. I think he's a lot quicker than I remember him, in college. So I think he's been working on that. But with all the pressure that Shedeur got with the rebuilding Colorado team, I think he only threw 3 picks his junior year.
Yeah.
I mean, 27 touchdowns and 3 picks. So that's what, when I say pro ready, that's what it takes to me. It's being able to handle pressure and take care of the football. And he's also going to throw touchdowns, right? People act like, he's not dynamic with his arm. We saw what he did, right? In the red zone. That's the hardest place to throw the ball. You know what I'm saying?
And it was double, triple coverage.
There you go. That pinpoint accuracy.
Yeah.
They were playing on those plays. They were playing zones. So, you've got a very, very tight window. These guys are reaching, deflecting. They're 100%. Sitting in. And if you look at the play action fake, nobody bought it. His head was already turned before he even faked the handoff. So they were like, this is what it is. They sat and waited.
Yeah. He's got stuff to work on. I'm not saying he doesn't. But to me, talent-wise, as far as what he can do throwing the football, taking care of the football, and then just finding the right person to pass to.
You like him better than Ward, you said?
To me, I liked him better than Ward because I feel like, especially when you get into the playoffs, it's all about turnovers. It's all about turnovers. Yeah. And if you have a guy that is he's so confident that he's confident, but I think it's a good confident, but it's also bad. It's like his greatest strength and his greatest weakness is the same thing. Because I know he thinks he can make every single throw. He's got an amazing arm. He's got a better arm than Shedeur. I'll give him that. Yeah. Better arm, probably better pocket movement.
Stronger. Yeah.
Yeah. So I can see an NFL team looking at, okay, these traits-wise, if we can develop him and get rid of these turnovers, we can actually get him to a higher ceiling. I can see that. But to me, Shedeur Sanders is plug-and-play starting quarterback. Plug-and-play, like same way I'm talking about C.J. Stroud when he came out. That's a close comparison. Difference was where they played. Yeah. But you got to look at Ohio State. I mean, look at all the receivers he had to throw to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, and not just the receivers, the offensive line at Ohio State, right?
Running back, the run game is strong. Yeah.
Defense. I mean, all the support you have playing at a school like that.
Defense is getting you the ball back, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. And so, to me, I feel like if Shedeur would have played at Ohio State, he would have been similar to C.J. Stroud. But I don't think people liked his demeanor. That's the number one thing.
Cut you off real quick. Could you imagine him with Jeremiah Smith?
I mean, dog. He's too accurate.
Jeremiah Smith, yo.
Who the person to really look out for to me for the Browns? Because I'm with the last caller. What's the point of starting Joe Flacco? He's 41. What did he do last year with the Colts?
Yeah, it's either that or Kenny Pickett. I just want Shedeur to watch.
But even those, it doesn't matter who you pick though, Transformer. It doesn't matter if it's Flacco, it doesn't matter if it's Pickett.
Yeah.
It's just it's 2 months of football. Third month is Shedeur.
Yes.
But I don't think he's gonna make it that long because you're already talking about the Browns are gonna be bad. They start 0-2. Who's gonna be calling for?
Oh, they calling for Shedeur already.
0-2 won't. No. 0-2 won't.
I hear you, but I'm saying the pressure is gonna be ratcheted up, and the owner runs things over there. You know what I mean? What he says goes. If we sign Deshaun Watson, we sign Deshaun Watson. You know.
What did he say about? Well, what did he say about Shedeur?
Exactly.
He said, "I didn't do this. I didn't do this."
Yeah, that's what he said. But hey, he's gonna call the shots at the end of the day. But I like Cam. I think he's good for the Titans. I'm gonna be honest. If I was the Titans, I would have traded back to 3 and picked Shedeur. Or if they weren't sold on Shedeur, pick Abdul Carter. I would have traded back.
Yeah,
I just would have.
Be a stud.
But I think we mess up all the time because we always fire a GM and keep the head coach, then fire the head coach, keep the GM. That's what we messed up because we felt like we had to get Brian Callahan, his quarterback. Dude, you went 3-14. We ain't got to do nothing for you, bro. We ain't got to do nothing for you.
Nope.
Your job is to win games. You didn't do it, right? So that's why I think the Titans, I think Shedeur I just think he's going to be a better NFL quarterback. I'm being honest. He might not have the great passing stats, but I think he's going to win games. That's what I see. And Travis Hunter, it's going to be interesting, man, because that boy, his talent is unreal.
Yeah.
I get some kind of like worried about some of the off the field stuff because, like, y'all know how it is with females, man. They can mess with your head when things are going.
Weird, right?
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not trying to be in that man's business, but we know how it goes, man. Like, we trying to focus on what we got to do, and we got this stuff going on the outside, and he's already got all the pressure. They traded up for him. It's the Jags. Like,
in the city, I live here in Jacksonville. The city adores this kid.
I'm sure.
Adore him. It's so many jerseys. Matter of fact, I got one coming soon. But so many jerseys of Travis Hunter, man. It's ridiculous. They love it. His jersey sales are higher than Trevor Lawrence, and that's the quarterback. That's how much they love this kid.
My favorite thing about Travis Hunter is contested catches. I think when the ball's in the air, I think his contested catch rate was like
it's high.
It was like 70% or something crazy. Yeah. Like it was ridiculous.
He can grab the ball.
He can go up and get it, man. So
you throw it in his vicinity, he's going to get it.
Yeah, he's just a very rare athlete. I mean, it's crazy, but like when I see him run routes, it reminds me of Justin Jefferson. Now, I think Justin Jefferson is a lot more like he's more advanced in his route tree, right, and the routes that he runs. But as far as the suddenness, with Travis Hunter, he's got that. And honestly, I think cornerback is easy for him at this point. I mean, honestly, I think corner is his most natural position. I think it's easy for him covering. I really do. So
okay, so question for you.
Yeah.
If you're the Jaguars, where are you primarily putting them, on offense or defense, and why?
Oh, offense. Because you got to score points. You got to develop Trevor Lawrence. I mean, you got to get Trevor Lawrence going. That's the whole reason that coach was brought in there, right? And I know he came from the Bucs, and people say that his scheme, that Brian Thomas can be more like the Mike Evans of the team, and then Travis Hunter can be more like the Godwin type of like underneath routes and stuff.
Correct.
And that sounds pretty good to me. I mean, I don't know how they're going to be, offensive line-wise. That's my question for the Jags. That O-line, you got to keep Trevor Lawrence healthy. But other than that, I mean, I like Liam Cohen. He even made Will Levis look like a good quarterback at one point.
You got to protect the flowing hair, sir.
There you go.
Protect the flowing hair.
Protect such time. Yeah, but I don't know. I think honestly, I think it's between Travis Hunter and Travis Hunter and Shedeur for Rookie of the Year. That's what I think it's gonna come down to. Yeah.
Well, how awkward is that going to be? I mean, not awkward. How ironic that's going to be. Seeing that, teammates from Colorado, now they battling for Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, but how's Shedeur going to win Rookie of the Year if he only starts half the games?
True.
He's not. He's not.
True.
He's not, man.
That's true.
I think he's going to start early. It might not be the first game, but also the Bengals might be a good team to start off on because they always start slow. They always start slow, and their defense ain't no good. Yeah, that might be the team because then it'll be kind of like a shootout, kind of how Jaden Daniels had. I mean, you never know. You never know. But
similar to how Travis Hunter not Travis Hunter. Shedeur started off with against TCU to shoot out in the first game of last season.
And honestly, I'm glad you brought that up because that made me a believer. I watched him at Jackson State, and I liked how he played, but obviously that's Jackson State. It's hard to. But when I saw that game against TCU, 500 yards in your first game, dude, I'm sorry. Like, when somebody's got it, they got it. And then look what he did his first preseason game. Like, he's made for the moment. That's why he's gonna end up playing. That's how I see it. That's how
you look at the simple things that make quarterbacks great, right? You know that these guys could scramble or they want to get out. Okay, they want to use their legs. No.
Yeah.
Be a quarterback first.
Be a quarterback.
I need to see you be a quarterback. Keeping your eyes downfield. All right. When the pressure's coming, you just move in the pocket. I'm not aiming to run. I'm not aiming to just, you know what? I'll see 10 yards. I'm going to go get it. No, I'm going to keep my eyes down the field because obviously they're playing zone. Now, if they're playing man, you're in a different story. Right? They're playing man. But you see that they're playing zone. I just need to 1/2 second of time, boom, make my throw. And both of these guys, him and Cam Ward, I'm speaking on, they can make that throw. They can make those tight window throws in between those zones. And that's what you're happy to see, man. You're looking to see the progressions. All right, first, second, third read, like Sneed mentioned earlier. You didn't see a lot of that from Cam Ward because his number one was open already.
I mean, he loves it.
Was already open.
I'm really good. He's going to be on my fantasy team for sure. I'm definitely picking him up.
Yeah, definitely picking up
200 targets this year.
Oh man, he's definitely going to be his backup. I mean, his fail safe. There you go.
Oh yeah. And then one thing real quick before I hop off, accuracy, man. Accuracy and consistency from Shedeur.
Shedeur's always been that.
Cam Ward ceiling is up there, man. It's up there. But sometimes the accuracy comes and goes with him, and sometimes the turnovers come. So that is me
more
as
risky too.
A little bit more risky. But it could turn into a Mahomes situation, right? Or a Josh Allen where he develops and he learns, but I'm not sold on our head coach, and I feel like if he doesn't win this year, we're gonna have to get a new coach. And then, where does that put him? So that's another thing, like traits-wise, Cam Ward's exactly what you want. But traits-wise, Anthony Richardson was what you wanted, right? But who was the better quarterback? You know what I mean? Brock Purdy.
Nobody should have wanted Anthony Richardson.
I didn't see it either. I didn't see it either. I was like,
all it
so
takes
y'all
is
get
one
paid
GM
to
to think they found something special. That's all it takes.
He won him in the combine. He was just an athlete.
I guess.
And
We all saw it coming. That's the thing.
But what's more important, the outcome in a bowl game or the combine?
Which mean? Oh, in the bowl game? I don't know.
What I saw in the bowl game.
Aren't you playing a competitive team in a bowl game?
Yes.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a little
bit.
Yeah, you want to see that. I think that's more valuable.
For sure. Yeah. I'm with you, man. All right, y'all. I'm gonna hop out.
Hey,
Thanks,
man, we appreciate you coming in. Joe Blacko, man. That's a good disappointing name. I'm surprised you're not a Baltimore Raven fan with that name, man. That's pretty funny. We appreciate you having us, man. Don't forget to hit the like button on the way out, bro.
Yeah, I'm subscribing right now. Appreciate it.
My man, appreciate you. All right, man. That was Joe Blacko, man, with the chiming in. Said he'll take Cam Ward. No, he'll take Shedeur Sanders over Cam Ward, and he's a Tennessee Titan fan. Wow. I'm not going to argue that. I'm happy to see them both, man. I think the Steelers should make a move for Anthony Richardson so you can take over after Jeffrey. What? Anthony Richardson is an awful quarterback. You must be a Baltimore fan. Cleveland fan?
He just thinks that he believes that there's something there that the Colts aren't exploiting,
There's nothing there.
There's just nothing there. How many years has he been playing Transformers?
This is his third season, I want to say.
You're ready to bounce? Like you're off?
I've never started. I've never been. I saw what he did at Florida. I wasn't sold in. When he got drafted high, drafted what, the 10th? He was drafted in the first round, somewhere around.
So you're saying he was not a first round talent?
He was not a first round talent. 4th, 5th, maybe a project. That's what he was. But when he went to the combine, he showed how high he can jump, his broad jump, his speed, all of this athleticism that he showed. That's what rose him in the draft.
So you don't think
at Florida, he didn't do anything at Florida for me to convince me.
So you don't think he could go to another franchise and it would be a different story? No, you're out. You're out on Richardson. Wow, man.
I was never on.
It's hard. When a team's not good, it's hard to give up on a QB completely after the first 2 or 3 years.
Nah, man. I don't see. He's not accurate. He's not an accurate quarterback. So that's one. So you obviously you can't. He's not making the correct reads. He's an injury risk. I mean, you stop me when I'm wrong. I mean, where is it?
Tell me when I'm telling lies.
Tell me when I'm telling lies. Just let me know. Let me know when I'm telling a lie. Is he accurate? No. Is he injury prone? Yes. Those are 2 bad traits already.
He's accurate sometimes.
Sometimes where? Where?
There's some completions.
His percentage got worse in his second season. So explain. Explain.
Are we convinced that he's bad and the Colts are good and he's holding back the Colts?
I'm convinced if Mike Tomlin wants to keep his job, he's not thinking anything about Anthony Richardson other than Carmelo Anthony.
I mean, nobody's fighting. Nobody's trying to trade for Richardson. I don't hear
nobody.
Right.
They're going to wait on him to hit the trash pile like in fantasy, and you can pick him up because you're desperate and you need a quarterback to start. That's where Anthony Richardson is at for me on the totem pole. He was never a starter fresh out of college. The man barely even started in college. How many games did he play in college? Like 11? Bruce, right on time. Thank you. He started like 10 games. Less than 6% completion percentage in college. What they wanted was to take the gamble that he'll be the next Josh Allen. He's not even close. He's not even close. I'm sorry. I'm letting Anthony Richardson hijack this segment. He's not even close. That kid's not even close. That Jeffrey Champion comment just kind of threw me off. Like, he's young, and then the coach can develop a quarterback. You can watch Aaron Rodgers, one of the greats. No, because he's not built like Aaron. Aaron isn't a football Hall of Famer because of his athleticism. It's because he's an accurate throw. He's the polar opposite of everything Anthony Richardson. Literally.
There were a lot of plays last year where I saw Anthony Richardson. I'm just like, wow, that was bad.
When we played him, matter of fact, I don't even think Jordan Love played. We had Malik Willis, and we played the Colts.
Malik Willis, football pro.
Laughing. Like Anthony Richardson was just awful. I'm like, oh, he's just throwing the ball to us. He's like, throw it up. Good. McKinney, go get that. Like, you're just throwing it up. The man's not accurate, bro. What did we see at Florida to convince us that he was a first-round pick? I don't see it. They were looking at the size and the physical tools. Yeah. Yes. Pause. Perfect pause. He blew them away at the combine. Yeah. They got him because they thought, oh, Cam Newton was like this. He looks like a Cam Newton. They started getting those comparisons. He's built like Josh Allen. He was getting those comparisons. Okay, Cam Newton was also a Heisman Trophy winner. Took Auburn to a natty. Won and beat the brakes off. I think it was Alabama or something. No, it wasn't Alabama.
Does Anthony Richardson have flowing hair?
No, I think he cut his hair. I think Anthony Richardson cut his hair.
If he wants to keep his job, you got to get the flowing hair, bro. You get to keep.
Let me. You know what? While I'm entertaining this, and you guys can chime in. I got the link back in the comments. Let me put the link back in the comments. We'll set about a couple more minutes. We'll take another caller. You could join in on the show. But meanwhile, while we here, and I'm entertaining Jeffrey real quick, I'm gonna give him a little bit of my time here. I'm gonna entertain Anthony Richardson's stat line here. I'm gonna entertain it. Why? Because I got a little bit of time. So Indianapolis Colts drafted this quarterback, and he was the 4th pick. He was that high? Wow. That pisses me off even more about this conversation. He was the 4th pick. His combine was that great that he was the 4th pick of the draft. He wasn't even on anybody's board before the combine. Go back and fact check it. He wasn't even on nobody's board before combine.
You know how much they should weigh the NFL combine in terms of what they do physically at the combine? So like the measurables, the 10%, speed, 10% or less. Really, what they should be doing at the combine is asking them questions.
Breaking down film.
Yeah, asking down questions that have them snitching on themselves about work ethic, about focus, about what drives them, about how they would handle a situation like the team is 0-13.
Yeah.
What's your philosophy, about your mindset the rest of that season? What do you do when, your teammates are injured and you're down to your 3rd string, 4th string, this, that? They should be asking questions that, it's about character.
Yeah.
Because you could already see the body of work. There were college games. Now with him, he didn't have a lot of college games, so they literally thought we got to see what he does at the combine.
I think he played like 10 games, but even in those games, Sneed,
average.
You didn't see anything. Like I didn't see anything.
Bro, listen, I saw the Browns draft Johnny Manziel, and at the NFL and at his pro day, he had his coaches chasing him around with a broom.
What?
Oh
what?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Go look at the footage, bro. Go. It was ESPN was airing Johnny Manziel's pro day. His coaches were chasing him around with a broomstick. I'm not even joking.
That's insane.
Yeah. So I'm just saying, if you want to talk about general managers, teams, organizations, franchises that are strange and make bad decisions,
yeah,
these are the things that happen in the NFL, bro.
That's insane. First of all, wow.
Bro, the NFL owners, franchises, GMs, like think about some of the things they say. Chris Carter, all he does is catch touchdowns. That has been said. Like people say, yes, people were saying while he was playing, the only thing he does is catch touchdowns. Bro, the league is full of smart asses, morons, smartest guy in the room syndrome. I got to find the guy like Anthony Bennett, for example. The GM of the Cavs is like, this is horrible. I'm going to be the guy who finds the needle in the haystack that nobody saw. Like they feel like they have to do something unusual to do something substantial, but they're just being wrong. And it's actually worse because it's high stakes in the NFL. A high draft pick it's very valuable. So that was the
4th pick, Sneed.
Anthony Bennett, bro.
53.8% completion percentage in 12 games at Florida.
Tell me about DeMarcus Russell. Where was he drafted?
9 interceptions.
Where was DeMarcus Russell drafted?
1st overall pick.
This is what I'm saying. These things happen. And he played.
What is he, an Ohio State boy? He was
LSU.
LSU. Hey, baby.
I mean, these things happen, bro.
No, I was talking. I'm on the podcast. The baby girls are now walking around. That must mean it's time for the Transformer to wrap it up here soon. Yep. I just wanted to entertain you, man. Not you, Sneed, but Jeffrey Champion. The Steelers? No, man. No, I'm gonna leave that there. 53.8% completion percentage, and your minimum of 12 starts at Florida. And for some odd reason, it just got worse when he got into the league. How did it get worse? Last year, 11 games, 11 starts, 47.7% completion percentage, 8 touchdowns. 12 picks. 8 touchdowns, 12 picks. Let's blame his receiving core. All right, let me start. Jonathan Taylor as his running back. Alec Pierce as his receiver. Josh Downs as his receiver. Michael Pittman Jr. as his third receiver. Huh?
Pittman's nice.
That's a nice receiver core.
For a third, yeah. Right.
It's not for you to go 47.7% completion percentage and 8 of 12 touchdown interception ratio. Good.
I don't think there's any excuse for being under 50% completion.
None as a quarterback.
I mean, your team would have to be so devoid of talent. Like you would basically be under pressure every time you took a snap.
You were 6% less in college. Then your numbers in college, bro. Tell you, there was nothing to see at Florida but the fact that he was an athlete. I'm saying it right now. Anthony Richardson needs to decide.
But what's he doing athletically in the league?
Getting hurt?
If you drafted him on some certain ability,
what just happened? Broke his pinky first preseason game.
Oh, damn.
Got his pinky dislocated.
So he's out for 4 to 6 weeks?
From a blown coverage.
Is he going to be out for like the next month and a half or something?
They said he should be ready by the season starts. I don't know. The pinky was just dislocated. They probably going to pop it back in, but it's his throwing hand.
That doesn't feel good.
So, come on, man.
Every time he throws the ball, there's a chance that his hand's going to hit a helmet.
Or a chance that he's going to get hit and got to land and his hand has to catch the ground. Pinky may land on the ground. That's going to hurt, right? So I'm sorry, man. I let Anthony Richardson hijack this segment. Man, Big Baby Chris, his time ain't coming. He needs to think about converting a tight end right now. I'm calling it. He's an athlete.
Damn, you're giving him the Tim Tebow treatment, bro.
Give him the Tim Tebow. He's 6'4", 245 pounds. He'll make a good tight end or receiver. What was the quarterback out of Ohio State? He turned into a receiver.
Robisky?
No. Treadwell? No, Trevor. Damn. What was it? I think he played for Ohio State. He was an elite quarterback. He got drafted at quarterback. I think he went to Cleveland. I think he came to y'all. But y'all ended up converting him to Braxton Miller. That was your quarterback. He was Ohio State. That was Ohio State, right? Yeah. And ended up being converted. And they had another one too.
Dude, I didn't even know Braxton Miller played wide receiver in the NFL, bro.
It was another
I usually follow my Ohio State guys pretty closely. I mean, his career faded into obscurity.
Yeah. Richard Pryor.
You see what they say.
Richard Pryor.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But
Terrell Pryor.
That was the other one.
Bro, Terrell Pryor won me some fantasy games, bro, with those 98-yard TD runs.
Yes. Was an elite receiver. He had a 1,000-yard season that season.
You said elite receiver? You said elite?
I mean, that's elite.
I mean, he overachieved that receiver.
From a quarterback?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. I mean, easy with the word elite. Easy.
The man he turned out he pushed his career even further because he just wasn't that great at quarterback. That's what I'm saying about Anthony Richardson. I'm not saying he's a horrible football player, but I mean, he's just a horrible quarterback. And the proof is in the pudding. What did I see at Florida? The same shit that I'm seeing, but worse in the NFL. Come on, man. And it's not like the kid is he's going to be 23 this season.
No. I want to vouch for you here. I want to co-sign this for you, sir. Transformer. You are usually, I mean, like high percentage of the time, very objective about players.
Yeah.
So you're bailing on this guy. I'd say it's warranted because you typically don't do that.
Yeah. Hating on a brother. First of all, hating on your first of all, he's not my brother. My brother is Michael Irvin Clemens Jr. He's in Memphis, Tennessee. I got Darnell Jackson. I got Eddie Jackson. I got John Clements. I got my brothers up in Milwaukee.
Why you only choosing the light skinned bros, man? Why you doing that, bro?
You know what I'm saying? Well, you must have met my other brothers. They dark, boy. My brother Day darker than the Ace of Spades. Daddy, if you're watching this, he's probably gonna curse me out. But darker than the Ace of Spades. Hating on a brother. You're my brother. He's bad.
Transformer, do me a favor. Highlight Jeffrey Champion's most recent comment about Kyler Murray.
So do you think it's time for that the Cardinals move on from Kyler Murray? Because I think, it's not
because the time it's been what, 7 seasons?
It ain't been that long, like 5.
No, come on, bro.
Kyler Murray?
He's been there a long time, bro. They gave him a second contract.
No, I don't think he's been there that long, bro. It's only been 5 years, 5 seasons.
5 years?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's been 6. I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is going to be his 7th season. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm saying him, Justin Herbert, like it's time. It's time.
And it's been the injuries for him. I mean, obviously last year he played a full season, so I'll give him another season. He got Marvin Harrison Jr. See what he can do with it. I think it's warranted. I'll give him a couple more seasons.
But I'm saying now is the time the clock is running, right?
Yeah, he on deck. He on deck. That's for sure.
Like the clock is not running on Lamar Jackson. The clock is not running. The clock is not running. Huh?
He's running.
Yeah. Like there's Brock Purdy. The clock is not ticking. There's guys around the league. They are the best option for that team.
Yeah.
You're not like, and then these teams that have not had success that have been sticking with these quarterbacks, they need to be making contingency plans.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It ain't what I say, is how I say it. He's off, baby Christmas. How you want me to say it? He's awful. My bad. I'm gonna lower my tone real quick. He's just.
What do you mean? It ain't what you say. It's how you say it.
I guess it's how I'm saying it about Anthony Richardson. I'm sorry. He's awful. He's an awful quarterback.
Why is the message not processed based on tone?
Maybe it's because
why shouldn't we just be processing the message?
I'll whisper it. He's awful. Big baby Chrissy. He's awful. It's okay. He's injury prone. Yes, he is.
Everybody's a special snowflake.
There's conversations where he's not even top 32.
You know what's usually the case in the NFL, Transformer? It's usually meritocracy, right? The best player plays.
Yeah.
And those who can't play get exposed.
Yeah.
Because those that do play expose them.
Correct. The only reason why he's a starter because they don't have options.
That's probably accurate. Now, next year that could change. The year after that could change. Like stuff changes season to season, and like they could bail on him mid-year.
They could bail on him now. He's hurt. They could find a replacement, make a trade, go get Joe Milton out of Dallas, who looks solid. They can go get somebody else, and that person can step in, and Anthony Richardson will lose his job. Andy Dalton is sitting over there in Carolina. As they move on for Bryce, they trying to get Bryce on. They can go make a phone call, and Anthony Richardson will lose his job because he's inefficient. He doesn't read the pockets well. Obviously, we just saw that.
Could you highlight the aircraft carrier statement about Shedeur?
Throw Shedeur in the fire now?
That can happen. That is 100% facts. That is a possibility. Shedeur comes in week 1, and he gets punched in the mouth, and he's shocked. That could happen. Now, I'm not saying that's a guarantee. I saw him make NFL throws last 2 nights ago. So I'm willing to go in on Shedeur as a starter in the NFL. I'm a little bit different. I don't want to see it right away. I'm kind of thinking just get him in the right sequence.
Yeah. I think I don't know if this is, to me, I'm calling Richardson awful, yes, but ready to throw Shedeur in the fire. That's not me. I didn't make that comment. You're thinking about Joe Blacko. He wanted to throw. I mean, not Joe Blacko. Brucey wanted to throw him in the fire. I think Shedeur should sit. My personal opinion. I want Shedeur to sit. Maybe after the bye week 9, then you bring him in.
Your possibilities of good outcomes halfway through the year are so much better than at the start of the year.
You good? No, I think Shedeur should definitely sit, and I think he's going to be better. Who drafted Riley Leonard? Did they draft Riley Leonard? The Colts? If they did, he's going to take Anthony Richardson's job. And that's saying a lot because Riley he's all right, but he's not elite. That's going to say a lot. You lose your job to him. Bruce, please tell me you're wrong. They do got Riley Leonard. He's a rookie.
Yo, man.
He got Daniel Jones. He can lose.
When are we gonna do a special about how like recently the Irish players haven't been great pros? When are we gonna do that? when are we gonna have that conversation, Bruce? Come on, bro. I'm waiting for that episode. I want to talk about how like the Buckeyes got these great players on Sundays and how like the Irish they did that. You know, it's like when are we gonna do that? Dog?
Oh, funny. Joe Blacko, this is a great point. I mean, we got Malik Willis. Indiana could give us a phone call.
Call me.
My lines is open. Man, let's get off this thing, man. Hey, look, let's wrap it up. The chat is lit, man. We appreciate you, Big Baby Chrissy. We appreciate everybody calling in. We got some new subscribers, man. Shout out Joe Blacko. Shout out Ted, man, and his show. Man, we had some great call-ins today from all of you guys. We welcome you guys to the channel. We welcome you guys for hitting that like button, subscribing, joining the show. We've been here for about 3 hours and 40 minutes, and the last 40 was just chit-chatting with y'all. Literally just chit-chatting with y'all. But me and Steve got things to do. School starts for us tomorrow, so we got to get the kids lined up and ready and get them ready for school, man. But we appreciate you guys. Again, don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Again, prayers up for Bruce, man. He's currently battling a little bit of a strong pneumonia cold. So prayers that he gets healthy and able to come back on Wednesday. And we're gonna rock it out like it ain't never happened before. Sneed, you got anything to tell the people?
Man, I appreciate everybody. Thank you to all the live chatters. Thank you to everybody who joined us here today. Everybody who gave us the likes and the shares. You guys are the biggest difference makers. We need engagement for this channel to get to more viewers. So when you share it to your socials, that helps in a big way. Any type of interaction is always greatly appreciated. Great calls today, great interactions, whether it's my channel, Bruce's channel, with Transform or whatever. You guys are amazing. Thanks for supporting us on the platform.
Absolutely, man. And last but not least, shout out New Juru. Good show, fella. Some excellent taste, man. We appreciate the super tap, man. That goes well to every time that Bruce comes on here and wants to blow up his own microphone with a super, super hot take. We got to replace those things, man. This equipment is not cheap. This equipment is not.
It's called maintenance and operations.
He's providing dollars to our maintenance fees. No, but I greatly appreciate it, Nujuru, man. But that's it, man. That's all we got. We out of here. Peace. Like a piece of Anthony Richardson's finger that got dislocated the other day. All right, we out of here.
Something broke.